everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club. My name is Corey, and I am here with a bunch of my friends, and we're going to play Neon Rain, a cyberpunk-like adventure for the Cypher system. We played this once before, and I was the game master, and I had a ton of fun, and I hope everybody else did. But now I am going to be a lowly player, and James is going to game master. He's going to narrate this one. I'm here with Logan, Brenna, and Howard. I want to let people know that I have a role-playing game for Cypher, a fantasy one, that I'm trying to get off the ground on BackerKit. If you go to the link in the description and click on it, you can support it. And you don't even have to pay money right now. It will be around $20 when it goes live, but I just need people following it. So when I get 80 followers, we can get it off the ground. We can start the process. Another way you can support this channel is through a super chat. We do super chats on this live stream, and if you give us a super chat, make sure to tell me what your favorite character or player is, and they will get a hero point that they can use during this very deadly mission. I'm going to move it over to James, our game master now, who will be telling us what alternate rules we're going to be using and what the setup is and all sorts of stuff, and then we'll introduce characters. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'm James, Dead Unicorn's resident cyberpunk expert, and going to take the turn on this one. I'm not so good at Cypher, so Corey's going to help me with the rules on that side. Right? And the alternate rules that we're using is one, split XP. So you have your core XP, and then you have your intrusion XP, which we will be referring to as hero points. You can use hero points to interrupt a GM intrusion and prevent it from ever happening. You can use it for rerolls. You can use it for doing massive damage or a bunch of other things that the character's specifics have. On that note, first time each of my players here uses one of their character-specific player intrusions, I will do something special for them. I'm not going to say what right now, though. Then we're also going to be dealing with what I feel make this feel more like Cyberpunk to me, and that is we're not using the damage track that Cypher uses. We're using a bit deadlier of a system. As soon as one of your three stats hits 0, you're on the ground out of the fight. The second stat hits 0, you've just flatlined. And if somebody gets to you in that round, they can stabilize you and keep you from dying. Otherwise, call a meat wagon and hope they get there in 10 minutes, or else your character's just gone. I think that about covers all of that. This adventure is in the Neon Rain book and is called Needle in a Haystack.
Just so the players know, player intrusions that you're talking about are on page 40 of the Neon Rain book. So if you're looking for one of those, there they are, and they are type specific. So solos have their warrior intrusions, techs have their adept intrusions, brokers, which I'm playing, have their intrusions, and there are general intrusions too. That will those count as well?
Yes.
Okay. Any player
intrusion, your first one, I will do something special. Excellent. Even if it's as simple as you just going, hey, I want to do a player intrusion to say that we find a half-broken security card amongst the trash, and I just get to jury-rig it to get past the lock. Because you can use player intrusions to put an item in the scene.
All right.
It can't auto-solve everything, but it can make things easier.
I guess we're going to start with character introductions.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first. As I say these character introductions, I'm going to try to put up our
I do have one small bit for you while you're doing the character introductions. please name your favorite piece of cyberpunk media, whether that's a movie, a song, a video game, whatever your favorite piece of cyberpunk media.
Sure. Mine's Johnny Mnemonic.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was going to say
Okay,
that.
I will not say that.
Then it becomes book or movie.
Oh, I like the movie because of
Keanu?
Keanu Reeves and the dolphin. I like the dolphin in it. The dolphin's the
True.
best part.
And
I agree.
what is it? Iced tea?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll choose something a little different so other people can.
I grew up in a small town with like a tiny little video rental joint, and that was like one of the ones that I consistently checked out. So it's like it's part of my childhood, man.
So I don't know if this counts at all, but I really love Trigun. There are artificially created people in it, and there's like old world with sci-fi tech kind of pushed together in this dystopian society.
I would call it a space opera western with some cyberpunk elements, but yeah, since it has some cyberpunk elements, we'll let it in.
We'll let it in. I do enjoy Trigun, Vash the Stampede, and Knives, and all of that. And they just remade it a couple years back in CGI, and it looks amazing. And it's a really good remake of the series, and I definitely recommend it. By the way, my character's name is Siwoo Young, but his handle is Gilman Baum, which means Black Snake. Because I've been rewatching Blackadder with my wife, and I'm like, I'm going to name myself Blackadder. So Gilman Baum, he is a Korean corpo. So he is a corpo broker who has eyes everywhere. So he knows a lot of information. He's a bit sneaky, and he's very good at talking to people. But as a corpo, he's a little aloof. He's very much of the mindset of pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. And because of that, I can't lend aid to anybody. So if you need help with something, I will supervise and tell you. I will say, get it done. I will say to get it done.
Your help is pointing to somebody else and saying, you do it.
Yep. So I will move over to Logan and his character, which he has bespoke artwork for. And if you want to tell people who drew that for you, you can.
That was my buddy Daniel that drew that. Good friend of mine plays in a 5e game that I run on Sundays. I am playing Conrad Jaksho, street name Iron Hand. He is a bruiser if there ever was one to fit the definition. Big man, big armor, and whenever he gets into a fight, he just goes wild. And my favorite piece of cyberpunk media, I'm going to be a little basic here. I have to go with Cyberpunk 2077.
It's a good choice.
I remember seeing the trailers as a kid growing up, and when it finally came out and all the problems it had, once they patched those out, I bought it, played through it, and honestly, even with the bugs that were still there, loved every minute of it.
Yeah, the only complaint I can have about it is that they bowed to fan pressure and released it too early.
Mm-hmm.
They could have used another 3 months.
Easy.
So who are you passing it on to?
I'll throw it over to Howard.
Hello, I'm Howard. So I guess I'll say my media thing first. I was a fan of the original Cyberpunk game, played it back when the original RPG existed, but that seems even more basic. So I'm going to say instead of that, Shadowrun, which very similar world. If you've never played it, I absolutely tell people they should check it out. Because basically the basic D&D races and monster races exist in a very cyberpunk world, and they have hackers and these guys called street samurai running about, but they're also orcs with cybernetics and ogres and trolls and goblins, and it's a bunch of greatness.
I've
It's such
often
an awesome.
described that system as 5 systems in a trench coat, yet they work well together.
It is an amazing game. So since Cyberpunk has already been picked and Giant Mnemonic's already been picked, I'm going to go with Shadowrun. I mean, the obvious option is, of course, Matrix, but I didn't want to say that because, I mean, Matrix. The most basic. All right, so tonight I'll be portraying Paris. Paris is not actually a person. Well, I mean, depending on how you define person. He's a robot. He was a security droid that essentially working with a security company that got taken over rather hostily. But his job was more of a long-range sniper position. So while he did pick off some of the enemies, when the entire building was gone, he had no more employer and therefore nothing to do, so he left.
And
So
somehow
I
gains,
am. What's that?
and somehow gains sentience too.
Something
I would like to
uploaded
believe he
into
already
you.
had it, but he was just doing his job. But his job ceased to exist when his employer ceased to exist. And logically, there's no reason to continue to stand there and shoot at people that no longer apply to me. Because they aren't going to pay me to shoot them. And the people that would have paid me cease to exist.
And bullets cost money.
They do. And I now am aware that I must figure these things out for myself. And why am I going to be wasting my bullets? So that is Paris in a nutshell. And of course, now we have to go to Brenna because process of elimination. Also, I like Brenna. She's awesome.
And you saved the best for last. I see how it is. So I am Brenna. I'll be playing Codex. If you can't figure out by the name, she is the requisite hacker. If you're not very familiar with Cyberpunk, which admittedly, I am not nearly as familiar as I should be, and I feel ashamed, like I should hand in my geek card. But also because in real life, I am completely inept with computers. Like I can use them pretty well, but they tend to break around me. And so I get to live out my fantasy of being able to fix things that like to just spontaneously combust around me. And as I got overly excited earlier, Johnny Mnemonic is my favorite piece of media because it was my introduction to the concept of cyberpunk. And I just fell in love with the whole concept. And after that, you know, I started like Blade Runner and all of that. But like I said, you know, those for us 90s kids who had the Blockbuster or whatever, it's like the movies that you rented and that core memory formed. And yeah. But I also had terrible taste in movies because I also watched a lot of the original Mortal Kombat movie that we're not going to talk about.
While the book is better, I will say that Johnny Mnemonic, while not getting critically acclaimed as a movie, was one of the better book to movie transferences that ever occurred.
So James, every once in a while I might have to interrupt you by because there's chat in the chat log. So right now, Tarek's here.
Hey, Tarek.
He says Logan is stealing Doc's character's name. And Doc is another guy who has, you know, been part of the club from time to time. And Cosmo says, shout out to Shadowrun, my favorite kitchen sink setting. All right, I'll raise my hand.
Also share what, outside of the things you guys said, because I love all of those, my personal is actually Billy Idol's Cyberpunk album. It was not considered one of his best, but for what Cyberpunk is, it really had that feel. And the story behind it is also that Billy Idol played a session of Cyberpunk 2020 at a convention that he was at and loved it so much he wrote that whole album over the next weekend.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool. Love it. By the way, James, if there's ever chat that I need to talk about, I'll raise two fingers like this and do like a little thing, so you know there's things I need to interrupt you with, so we can do chat.
Mhm.
All right, please.
All right. For Iron Hand and Codex, it's been a couple weeks since the incident on the 17th floor. Or you've gotten paid from that. You're just doing all right. You're hanging out wherever you are. And all four of you get a message from somebody named Waldo Piper, who is asking you to meet him at the Glitch, which is this dive bar that you all are aware of.
Are we aware that the others invited, or is it like a BCC where you can't see who else is?
Well, if Codex and Iron Hand are together, you know each other. We're both messaged.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
And the message does say that there will be four of you at this meeting.
I'll meet you all at the Glitch. I'll see you there. Boop.
I love being committed to the bit and put away the cell phone.
I get to feel a bit like Blofeld right now, sitting in a chair stroking a cat.
You think it's like a flip phone, like an old style flip phone, but actually it folds out and it's actually one of those folding full screen phones that also has like a jack that jacks right into my eyeballs. That's why I wear those funky
can't fix that.
That's why I wear funky glasses, because I got cybernetic eyes that see everything.
So you wear your sunglasses at night, do you?
Oh, I have to. Cosmo says he loves the Animatrix.
That's a good choice.
Especially the part where the kids find an empty lot that is entirely a glitch in the Matrix. Yes! That is such a good... Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm. That one and the Samurai section are two of my favorites in that.
I also like the guy who runs so fast, he runs himself out of existence.
That's like something out of The Flash.
When you get to the Glitch, as I said, it's a dive bar or in a little basement area underneath an arcology with street access on it. It has a huge digital screen as its dance floor that is always displaying flashing images just out of time with the death metal the robotic DJ is playing. As you come in, a guy with messy blonde hair and eyes of static waves you over to his booth.
Sure. Before I do that, I'll head up to the bar and I'll buy a drink and then take it on over to the table.
All right. You guys
Codex is also definitely grabbing a drink.
When you sit down there, Waldo looks at you and goes, "Oh, you didn't have to do that. I already had an order in." And right as he waves again for that, at a guy in rollerblades, tattoos, and not much else spins up and sets 5 drinks on the table.
I say, I don't want your charity, Piper. I'm here for a job.
Iron Hand reaches down and grabs two drinks. Good. I was looking to have little more today.
Once you
Codex
guys
says this is a good start.
These are called functional drinks. They got lion's mane and some other mushroom stuff in it. Supposed to help your mind and gut.
Oh,
mushrooms. What sort of hippie
Codex
liquid is this?
slams it.
And now that you're sitting in the booth with him, the static of his eyes actually, you notice, is a bunch of little filaments actually sticking out from his eyes and slightly moving.
Gross.
No, thank you.
I've
After
heard all
sending-
of you. I've heard of all of you before. You got a great reputation for getting jobs done. Maybe not the cleanest at times for some of you, but they're done. And that's what I need now. I need a job done. And I don't really care how it's done. And I do wonder, do you know my reputation?
Do we?
Can I make a roll for that?
Intellect roll, difficulty 2.
Oh, that's not hard.
No, he's actually fairly well known as a job broker.
Howard, you're going to click the little, it looks like a little list with bullet points and things and next to intellect.
Oh, am I there? I thought he said the people that were here last time were there.
No, I said all four of
All
you
four.
are coming in.
All four.
Oh.
That's why
I
Corey was
misunderstood.
also talking about things he was doing.
Oh, it's all Corey's fault. Got it.
It's always my fault. Do I have a skill in this? Is this
might.
anything? Does this
I
have
feel
anything to do with corporate business?
I will give you an easement on that.
I have a skill, so it would be a skill. So I will be trained, and I'll make a roll. Oh, I forgot to type in the level, but that's okay. I made it and then some.
You said it was 2, right? The difficulty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And looks like everybody got it. Though Codex just barely.
Shh.
So
The
Codex,
mushroom
so I'll
again.
start with Codex. What you know of Waldo Piper is that people keep repeating the phrase, "It's time to pay the piper," around him. In conversations about him, that phrase keeps coming up. For the rest of you, since you all got more than double, he's a well-known job broker, known for being a hard ass about actually getting what he wants, and has put many a runner in the ground for screwing him over.
It's like, so why do they call you Piper? Because it's time to pay the piper. So why do they call you Waldo? A third arm comes out and grabs a drink and.
Does my minor effect give anything extra?
Ooh, yeah, he gets a minor effect.
You've
It's
heard
okay,
some
but-
rumors. You've heard some rumors. You don't know about the truth on them. That Waldo might be on a corporate payroll. But most people don't really care as long as he pays.
I too have heard of you, and I have heard that Waldo is on a corporate payroll. I have a social inability, and I screw things up.
Oh my good God.
It says so on my character sheet.
I go.
Codex just sets down her second drink and turns to stare at you.
So what is this? I say, that guy has a point. What is this, Waldo? Are you subcontracting a job from another corp to take it to this one? Take it for this job?
I have a good relationship with many corporations. It's part of the business of being a broker, as you know quite well, Viper.
Honestly, what is difference? Every job we do comes from the corpse down anyway.
Sometimes they come from crime families or gangs, but you're never going to have a private interest hiring our types, are we?
They're all thugs in the end.
But this job, €1,000 each. Interested?
I've busted skulls for less.
I'll take your money.
Absolutely. At this point, Codex is probably leaning in and staring at his eyes, like trying to figure them out.
That is inadequate
A few
amount of
moments,
money.
a few of those tendrils come out further, and you see they are actually data cords. and then they slink back in.
She's just absolutely fascinated and just like watching them.
Oh, and also, Paris knows that he has used those to kill people before by having them go through the other person's eyes.
For the record, she's not being aggressive. She's just obviously not quite all the way there right now.
All right, so job basically can be summed up as I hired somebody to courier a data chip from one place to another. He didn't make it. He's not answering his messages. I want you to find him. Or at least his package and bring it to me.
Can I ask you a question? I'm looking over some of the stuff I have, and I have an implant that works with my eyes that reads people's biometrics, grabbing me an asset, see if a person is lying or secretly hostile towards you. Can I use that to see if he's being insincere in the amount of money he's giving us, 1,000 credits, and see, or 1,000 euro, and see if we can't get any more? Or I'm also trained in positive social interactions and persuasion.
I will just give you straight up that he is being on the up and up with you about this.
Cool.
And you, because of this, the added piece of information you get is that he's paying for this out of his own pocket.
All right.
Codex says to Waldo, got a name?
Courier's name's Alai, A-L-A-I. For some reason, the GPS has gone a bit sketchy on him. I know what building he's in, but there's 200 floors and I can't narrow it down to any of them. I can't even give you a layer. So he's somewhere in the haystack, which you all can give me a difficulty 4 intellect knowledge to know about what the haystack is.
Corporate business again? Is it not a corporation? Then I don't know.
You could, but it's outdated and old information.
Can I use? I'm just asking. Can I use the skill or not?
You can, but
Okay.
you're not going to get as much as you might hope.
That's all I want to know.
By the way, while this is happening, as much as she can, Codex is pulling up on her glasses, which are less flashy than Corey's character. She's using them to look up any information, see if there's any chatter out there about a lie or anything like that. Seeing if she can get into any camera feeds and things like that to see if she can find out his last known location was tracked anywhere.
Okay, from what I can see on yours there, Corey, you decided to do a little effort on that one,
That's correct.
and you just got it.
That brings me to a success. Now, doesn't it?
The haystack is an old, which Paris, you're the only one who doesn't know.
Nope. I have no data on this.
The haystack. What the fuck's that to you? Then to Corey, Black Serpent gets to know that it's a failed archaeology project that ended up just turning into an apartment building that, well, the corporate owners no longer exist. The company that built it, gone. And that's about all you really know.
So he's disappeared in a squatter's paradise, is what you're saying.
Yep. And for Codex and Iron Hand, it's an all the information I already gave. Plus, you both know that there are 2 gangs. So one doesn't consider themselves that, vying for control of the place. And which one of you got the higher of that? Okay, that would be Iron Hand. Iron Hand, you're also aware of rumors of a Ripper dock operating out of one of the upper floors. You have no idea if those rumors are true, though.
So we're going into a gang infested hive block.
Yeah.
To pull out, do we have a profile on this person, this Ali?
Oh, I'll give you both the
Pictures,
GPS
anything?
as well as his contact info.
Excellent.
What's
Slides a chip over to Codex.
What's his name again?
Alai.
Alai. ALAI. And what he
We
has
should
is a data
trust
chip.
this mission. The target is a lie.
His data, he's got a data chip on him for a prototype called the Needle. If you find Alai and he's alive, bring him back to me with the chip. If he's dead, bring me the chip. Right?
Got it. We are looking
Very
for
standard retrieval.
we are looking
this
for
needle.
a needle in the haystack. I understand.
Bit on the nose, ain't it?
Also, for Corey, since you were going corporate knowledge, the actual name of the arcology is Neom Tower. Neom.
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 Neom Tower.
Yeah.
And this needle, it is chrome cybernetic enhancement.
You don't need to know.
Well, rumor has it there is a Ripper Doc, mysterious one, up in the upper floors. Maybe it is possible target. If it is chrome, they could be trying to steal.
The GPS system I had Eli put in does have. That means that I might have been trying to double cross me. Yeah, I definitely
Wouldn't be
want them
first
back.
time, eh?
So here's the COM ID and the GPS signal thing for you. Good luck in using it. To a good job done well.
By the way, if anybody isn't
Sorry?
drinking their drinks, Codex takes them.
You can have my drink. I do not touch it.
Cosmo says a post-apocalyptic squatter arcology is a rad setting.
As good as putting a horror story in an abandoned mall.
Classic. All
Well,
right.
go on.
Does anyone have any shopping to do before we head to the haystack?
Nah, I'm already geared up and ready to go.
I have my belongings.
Codex is bouncing, ready on her heels. Like, he probably has to climb over people to actually get out, and she's at this point still being somewhat.
Yo,
respectful.
Piper. Do we have any transport down to this haystack?
You
I
guys
can give you a lift on the back
you're
of my bike.
creative enough to figure that out yourself.
Right, come on, let's go hail a cab.
Codex nudges your shoulder with hers and says, "Come on, you can ride on the back of my bike."
Codex, since you drank 2 of the drinks, please give me a difficulty 3 might check.
Is there a roll for drinking just one?
No.
Okay.
Okay, it is a failure. However, she is, where is it? Is basically an addict and addiction. There it is. Alcohol isn't necessarily her addiction, but
There's no alcohol in those.
she has an inability on resisting chemicals.
Okay, well,
So
it's
you
not
really
exactly a chemical situation. It's just that drinking 2 puts you into a manic state. for the
Oh
next
God,
hour.
he is probably bouncing off the walls because normally she's a little twitchy to begin with.
Mhm.
And I was operating off of the assumption of alcohol. So in this case, she's definitely like, let's go, let's go, let's go, 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 go.
Conrad's colossal chrome hand kind of rests on your shoulder. Easy there, Sparkhead. Save it for the enemy.
Do I really
But we
want
can
to?
go there first.
I was going to take her up on that back seat on a motorcycle until she's now.
He's like,
Yeah, for the rest of you,
Whee!
pretty much, as soon as you start going outside, anybody looking at Codex's eyes suddenly saw them go.
like cats when they're getting ready to pounce and do the.
As some of the mushrooms used in the functional drink were genetically engineered.
Are you capable of continuing in your task?
Absolutely.
Go outside. There's a bike that could take 2 of you,
Corey's
Ella.
like,
and a parking lot full of other vehicles.
So Codex does like the whole like jumping onto it from the back, putting her hands down on it to
Leapfrogs onto the seat.
yes. She absolutely does that.
Okay, I'm going to hail a cab with my communicator. I have a smartphone actually built into my brain that can do everything. And also, I don't have to talk when I use my radio capabilities, and there's no speaker. Like, I am total 100 stealth. So it's just like I've already a cab is already on its way.
Good, good. I am pretty sure the suspension on your bike would not do very well with me.
Right. Just so you all know, and I mean this with every fiber of my body, we are going halvesies.
I'll take the bike with the girl to make sure she is okay.
If you come out of this alive, I will split cab fee.
I will not come out of this alive.
All right. The 2 that are taking the cab merely have to split €100 credit, whatever we want to call it.
So 50 a piece. Got it.
And meanwhile, the other 2, Codex, please give me a speed test. You have anything involving driving your bike, use that as well. And we're going to call this, with your manic state.
Can I give her a help action?
A difficulty 4.
Can I give a help action of any sort?
You're hanging on for dear life as this maniac is weaving through traffic in a manic state.
Please spend effort.
Please.
Okay. Just a second. I had to reacquaint myself with a couple of things. Okay. Yes. Spending effort on my speed check. Sorry, what was the base difficulty again?
4.
1,000.
Oop, I hit the wrong button. Let's try that again. Okay, not assets.
And we'll just delete that misclick.
Yeah. Ever do use.
Because of effort, just made it. Yep. All right. So, Paris, at one point, she sideways slides it under a semi-trailer and pops back up out the other side. What, according to your GPS, should have taken 30 minutes is now been 10 minutes, and you're in front of it.
Fascinating.
So what do you
By the
two
way, you
do?
do have a helmet. She does give you a helmet, but she's not wearing one.
Ooh. So what do you guys do for the 20 minutes it'll take the other 2 to get here?
She is going to be checking out if there is any CCTV. So she's looking out for cameras, anything like that, whether to either tap into the system or to erase them from it or temporarily, put it on pause.
The one over the main lobby entrance is pointing straight at the ground and is dangling from wires. You're not sure if it's still operational or not. Going around the building, and you will see a camera on the side entrances and one over the alley maintenance dock, with the one over the maintenance dock looking like it's in the best condition. The one over the side entrance, its mounting is obviously broken and it's not moving, but it is still pointed at the doorway. And the one on the maintenance dock is sweeping the alley.
Okay. The one that's dangling over the front, because she likes to tinker with things, she takes it and pockets it. The other ones...
Give me a mic roll because it is still attached by wires. And you're just kind of jumping up, grabbing it, and dangling until it lets go.
Okay, if it's that high up, she goes, Conrad, come here.
Conrad's not there yet.
Conrad, I mean, Paris. Sorry. The other big one. She goes, come over here. Stand still for a second.
Do you want that?
Yes.
I will leap up there. I have jackrabbit cybernetic legs. And I will...
Oh, you'll be able to jump right past it, considering she's a short stack and just would have had to jump to get to it.
She was just going to climb him. And
yeah.
But if she's never seen your jackrabbit legs before, she just looks at it and goes, that's the coolest. Do it again.
I do it again. I'm going to go look to see if there are people guarding this place. And I will case it, looking to see if anyone is actually keeping an eye out, because obviously the cameras are not. That also was my first thought, was to look for, as a former sniper myself, to look for people in positions that are watching.
Well, with this tower being more than 200 floors, you can't really see any of the sniper positions from the outside.
Well, I want to know.
Inside the main lobby, you do see a group of like 7 individuals with teal hats or mohawks, or in one guy's case, a metal plate on the top of his head that's been spray painted teal. And
my favorite
recently too, because you can see dribbles of the teal down the side of his face. Around the side entrances, you don't really see anything there. And the alley maintenance dock has a roll door, so you can't tell inside of it.
Okay. Then,
and Codex, you could hack into the security system through that functional camera.
Oh, I'll go back to Codex and tell her that, and then ask if she would like to join me, and we can start doing that while we wait for Conrad and other guy.
Oh, sure. You find her, and she's spray painting over the other cameras.
And you know that the camera that you took, after holding it for a moment and looking it over, it's 15 years old. And it was low tech then.
Ugh.
It has coaxial.
Yeah, after looking at that a little bit closer, she goes, ugh. Tosses it over her shoulder.
Smash.
And wipes her hand off on her jacket. Her hoodie.
So while waiting for the other two to show up, do you want to hack the cameras?
I will certainly give that a try.
I will give you a boost.
Difficulty 6.
I can't give a help action, but I can give you the boost.
Sorry, what was the base difficulty again? I already forgot the number. 6. Okay. Let's see. Is going to spend some things. Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, you just find that the system is just so old and decrepit. You're not that familiar with Linux-based programming. You're used to Ihara Grub programming. So this thing apparently has security through obsolescence.
That is definitely an option.
And by the time you give up with that, the cab arrives, you guys pay and see them messing around in an alleyway.
Conrad gets out of the cab, and the cab goes thump.
Jump 6 inches.
The robo-cabbie actually turns his head and says, I hope your group of 4 has a great day today, before driving off. And I'm going to do a GM intrusion on Paris. You're allowing it? Okay. Gain 1 intrusion point for yourself and pick one of these other people to get an intrusion point.
Hero point.
Well,
Hero point.
Codex, I assume, because she's with me.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Dragging me along with you into your bad decisions.
As you start lowering her back to the ground, the garbage that you're kind of standing on shifts under you. You drop Codex. Codex is not hurt, but you take a tumble into the garbage yourself and are now and have 1 might point of damage from just slamming into things. And you are now kind of stinky.
Oh, when
As the
Codex,
bag ripped open as you landed in it.
Codex pops back up and like over the edge. Are you okay in there?
I will survive.
I don't think I will.
And you two come up on Codex fishing Paris out of a dumpster.
There's a banana peel on
Hey.
his head.
What did I tell you about dumpster diving on contracts? We do not have time for
Nothing.
these.
We just met.
I think they've gone native already.
Not you. Codex. What is it with you and dumpsters?
I didn't do it. He started it.
Like you didn't tell him to go in there. Like, I will not believe that.
It was his idea in the first place.
Sure.
It's
I had
okay.
no
It's,
intention of diving into a dumpster.
it's okay, Ironhead. It's okay. This
I
entire
set the landing.
this entire place is a dump. We'll soon all be smelling like this. Where's the front door?
Oh,
This way.
when you don't breathe normally, you don't notice these things.
Fair.
So we go right in front door, or are we trying to be sneaky?
I don't see why we can't just walk right in.
There are 7 men with bluish green hair
I'll handle
that
it.
are in the front.
I'll handle that.
I won't protest getting the party started.
There are. So you said
Are we
there's
simply
7.
eliminating all targets?
There are 7 guys sitting out front, like a
In the
gang.
lobby area, yeah.
They look like a gang.
Yeah, they all have the same colored hats or mohawks, or as I said, one's got a chrome plate that's been recently spray painted.
I walk on up. I say, "Hey boys, what's going on today?"
6 heads turn and look at you. The one with the metal plate on his head is still just sitting in the chair, kind of staring off. You're pretty sure he's doing a brain slide. But the others look at you and go, "Ain't seen you around here before."
Nah.
I take aim.
Yeah, I'm definitely a new guy around here, and you probably won't see me again. But I'm not one to, ruffle feathers and make a nuisance of myself, especially to some good boys like you. Just having fun outside. This you guys take care of this place?
Trying to. Ferraris are fucking with our attempts.
Oh, that's
Slice is
really
getting
bad.
pissed about it.
Who are the
Tell you what, You want a day pass?
Yeah, love that. I'll walk right on up.
$50.
You having trouble with those Ferrari guys, you say?
Yeah, they
Tell,
ain't letting us take over.
tell you what. Since I'm going inside, I'm looking. I'm gonna probably be spending the day in there, and I'm a chatty guy, and I like everybody.
And he's a smashy guy.
This is my crew. I tell you what, we get a day pass for all of us, 50 credits. But I come back out here, I give you any information I know about those Ferraris and what they're up to. And I'll make myself a positive social interactions roll, a persuasion roll.
Persuasion sounds good.
All right. Is this also positive social interaction? Does that also work? They stack.
Sure.
It does. Excellent. I get 2 skills.
Difficulty's not high because you already technically agreed to his term on the amount.
Well, I
Just
figured
trying
it
to
was
extend
50.
it to your group.
Was it 50? Yeah, I'm just extending it to my entire group so everybody doesn't have to pay 50, just one person.
Mm-hmm. So we'll call that difficulty 3.
All right, I'll bring that down to a difficulty 1 with my skills, and I'll just spend a point of effort and bring it down to a 0 and auto succeed. It's only 1 point of intellect for me to do that, so boom. Auto success. Let's go on in.
He shakes your hand, gives all of you a teal wristband, and in shaking your hand, there's something in his hand that he gave you.
Excellent.
It's an inhaler, a single-use inhaler.
We got drugs, baby.
Do you say that in character?
Huh?
Do you say that in character?
I kind of say it under my breath. Yeah, I'm like, we got drugs, baby.
As they give me the wristband, I say, I thought gang initiations were more violent.
Nah, that
I
just
have
means
no idea
you're
what's happening.
that just means you're a guest of the Sokolovs.
Very well.
Question for the GM. With a 12, would Codex overhear Corey's character saying under his breath, "We got drugs"?
Yeah, I'm saying it to you guys, all of us.
Okay, you were saying you said it kind of like underneath your breath, but if she does overhear, she is absolutely like, "Oh, what is it? Let me see." As like,
You get an
very nice
inhaler.
about it.
You have one.
Oh, to all of us. Oh, okay.
One.
Nope, just one inhaler handed to the Viper.
Oh,
That
okay.
was how I
Okay.
understood it. So.
Gilman Baum, by the way. Gilman Baum. Yeah, I'll hand it over to Codex. Go ahead.
She looks it over. Is there any writing on it? She like sniffs it. She's pulling up things on her AR glasses to see if she can find out any details on it, if she's familiar with it.
Okay, give me an intellect roll. Let's call this one difficulty 3. Since you do have good familiarity with various chemicals and their uses.
13.
All right. This is like Quaaludes crossed with THC.
Oh,
It is it you take it, you're not going to be unconscious, but you ain't going to be moving much either. And it will make you feel very happy while in the state. And it should last about 3 or 4 hours.
Ooh.
What's the word, Codex?
It I want. That's the word. But yeah, don't really take it unless you're ready to either have some like very chill time or like if you really need to sleep or come down off of a bender, things like that.
So it's gonna be good if we if a liar makes a big fuss, we can nuke him with it and get him out of there.
Oh yeah, that would totally work for that. I mean, it'd be a bit of a shame to waste it that way, but yeah, if you need to, you totally could. She does actually hand it back.
We'll try and save it for you, Codex, but if push comes to shove, we may have to use it like that.
I do have a question just for my mental image. These wristbands, is this like just a piece of torn cloth, or is it like a amusement park wristband? And if so, like, depending on what it is, does it actually fit around Iron Hand's chromed arms?
It's a slap bracelet, basically, that has been spray painted teal.
Fantastic. It's like it doesn't quite get all the way around, but it's kind of hanging on.
Yeah.
It's around his big fat thumb. All right, I guess we go in. Unless anybody else needs anything else out here.
Nope.
There's elevators, there's stairs, there's this nearly a city block ground floor to explore.
I asked the guys, hey, one other thing. You know this guy named Liar?
A lie.
No.
Oh, Lie, sorry.
A lie.
Ally.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Paris knows his name much more than I do. He's very precise.
No. Can't say I have heard of any of that, but maybe you should talk to Slice on floor 72. He's our boss. He might know more.
You got it. You got it. Hey, Iron Hand, that's the Slice guy. Is that the guy you know?
No, I do not have a name on Ripper Doc. This could be. Is Slice Ripper Doc?
No, he's our leader. The Ripper
Yeah, I
Doc's on
figured it.
150.
150. I see. We will pay Slice a visit. Have friendly conversation, I promise.
Yeah, he's on 72. I'm sure it'll be real friendly.
I have an ability called Sensor Scan.
Uh-huh.
I can scan an equal size, like 10-foot cube, including all objects or creatures within that area, blah, blah, blah. I get, like, levels and just basic information and stuff like that. Scanning a creature or object always reveals its level. You also learn whatever facts the GM feels is pertinent about the object. For example, you might learn the device is made of metal, plastic, electronics. There are elevators here. I'm going to scan the elevators, maybe one at a time or all of them. Or it doesn't cost me anything to do this because I have a pretty good edge. So I'm going to scan them and see, A, if they're working, and B, if they can hold all four of us because, you know.
We do have, yeah.
Exactly.
Do these elevators hold 7 people? That's the question.
The elevators will hold all of you with no problem. The scan indicates that the carriage itself is functional, that many of the vid screens that make up the wall are not functional.
Oh, good. We won't be advertised to.
But some of them are functional, and there is ads and newstainment and straight up porn on some of them.
Sure.
Codex ignores all of it except for the porn and starts critiquing it.
She's an addict.
She's just like, oh, come on, this one's obviously fake. Oh, God, look at the implant on that one. That just looks, is that infected?
I will inform.
When you say look at it, I look at it and then I say, how does this aid in reproduction? That is the wrong hole.
At the shoulder, it says, I'll tell you when you're older.
I will inform everybody that the elevator looks safe for use, so we can use it.
Codex bounces on in.
All right.
So do we want to see the Ripper Doc first?
Riverdoc or Slicer? What do we want to do first?
Slicer is on the way up. We should pay a visit to him, make sure we've gotten his blessing to go on further. It's gang business.
I agree with that. Paris, you have an opinion?
If you wish to speak to a slicer person, then you should be in charge of that. If you wish to kill someone, let me know.
I'll make a note.
I'm aware of my social inability. I know that people don't react right.
Okay.
We got 2 people gone.
Once they come back, there will be a GM intrusion.
Ooh.
What I do this time?
Turns out the elevator was not ready for this much weight.
No,
Luckily,
more has
you
to
are
do
on the
with
first
screens.
floor.
I'll give you that much.
Oh, the screens. The screens all turn hypnotic, and we all look at it, and we're now all whammied to do something.
Listen, I only have 8 intellect points to give. You can't do this to me.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, I have something called Faceco Blur with
Say
many
again?
R's. And what it does is, if I'm on camera, you cannot see my features. You do not know who I am.
Oh, you're like a vampire in the New World of Darkness stuff, where all the cameras just screw up when you walk by and you're a blur.
So basically, I watched The Ring a week ago, and my face is now weird in cameras.
7 days. I thought the original Ring movie was good. I liked the concept. I didn't enjoy the sequels. Everything after the first, I'm like, nah, never mind. Oh, you put it on DVD. Okay, cool. Whatever. It's
All right,
digital now.
Brennan's back.
All right. As I said, there is now going to be a GM intrusion unless one of you wants to spend a point to say no.
I'm good.
All right, then.
We're on tenterhooks here.
We all
All
died.
4 of you give me an intellect roll,
Oh, do we all 4 of us get a hero
No.
point?
and whoever has the lowest is the one affected by this.
It's gonna be me.
Nope.
Any
It's gonna be
skills or anything like that would be
Do we
appropriate
have
in
to put
this?
difficulty in or just roll it?
Just roll it.
Any
All right.
skills or anything that would be appropriate?
Nope.
Okay, intellect roll. I'll spend effort. I always spend effort on this because it doesn't cost me nothing.
I got a 4.
Yeah, she got a 4, man. You just got to beat a 4.
Oh, well, I didn't notice.
All right, then, Codex. You were looking at that porn when the screen glitches and this pattern forms on it that part of your brain goes, that's an AI. That's a rogue AI. And then your brain just kind of shuts off and you stare at the pretty pictures.
To be fair, we wouldn't necessarily notice the difference.
Except from going to.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Did the Sparky pop?
This is
She
still the
stopped
wrong
moving.
hole. Well, this is a different wrong hole.
Oh.
Iron Hand's gonna shake you. Does that do anything?
You can now make an intellect roll with a difficulty of 3.
You didn't give out our hero points.
Brenna got hers, and she chooses who gets the other one,
Yes.
since she's the one that was affected.
Actually, I have one where I have an ability where I get to hoard them to myself.
That's right.
Ooh.
Then you get both.
Now I feel bad that I gave her one earlier. Now she's a hoarder.
Freaking
All
hero
right.
point thief.
You snap out of it when Iron Hand gives you the shake.
What? I didn't do it.
I'm not sure what you did, but you did something.
Then there's a screech, and the elevator stops at floor 27.
All right, something's wrong
And the
here.
door opens, and it's about that far off of the floor itself.
Oh, of course it is.
Iron Hand's looking at his big chromed mitts, and it's like, I think we are a few floors off.
L- Can I'll scan this place again. Let me give it another scan, see what's going on.
This technology is defective.
Sure, it's not user error.
So
Right.
I'm doing another
Codex, show me
shaft.
Now
your
I'm looking
fingers.
at
That
Iron
particular
Hand.
shaft has some damage right above where you stopped.
If there's a creature, I'll know what type of creature and level.
No, it's that something burst through the back wall at some point in the past, and all the shrapnel and shards are preventing the carriage from going any further up.
Okay. I say
It still moves up and down from floor 1 to 27 just fine.
Conrad, there's or Iron Hand, there's an obstruction right there. Tear it out of the wall.
He'd have to fit through a 3-foot hatch to get to it.
I can
I
do it.
don't think I can get up there. Maybe if we go on
There
the
are
stairs.
other elevators in this bank, plus other places within the building to find another elevator.
They may have
But this
stairs.
place has not been maintained or taken care of in so long, you're pretty sure none of the elevators go from ground to top.
Well,
You know, Codex, I still have one of those landmines. We could just go to fire exit, climb upstairs.
I don't
The
wanna
stairs
climb
are
up
wide open.
I don't want to climb up the stairs.
Yeah, it's way
But
too
we've
many
already
flights of
done most of
stairs.
it. Just use
We've
the
gotten
stairs.
27 out of our final stop is 150.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's take another elevator. That's my vote.
Very well.
I don't
Alright.
need to vote on this. You
Let me
tell
get
where
right
to
in.
go, and when there are heads to be crushed, I will crush heads. It is what I do.
As you're going through the halls to the next elevator bank, because all of these right here just obviously aren't going to work for you, you find a corpse of laying in the hallway. It's wearing a nice jacket, but not much else on him.
Of course, because the body's already been looted.
Yeah, but you could search it and see if anything else is on him that somebody may have missed, or
How nice is the jacket?
bit
The
small
jacket
for
ain't gonna
you
fit you.
and would be big on Codex.
I will give it a scan to see if it's trapped or if there's anything wrong with it.
No trap, and your scan indicates that the jacket is intact. It just has an unpopular band on the back of it. And there's an electronic device ring on one of the hands.
Ooh,
I'll
shiny.
say,
Lincoln Park, but they spelled Lincoln wrong.
I do have
And
to
there's
know.
an E on the end of park for some reason.
I do have to know what does Paris look like? Like, does he have a bunch of gear on, or is he just a robot? Full stop.
He honestly looks mostly like a regular guy, but he always stands so stock still that he's a dead giveaway anyway.
Okay, but like he has clothing and
Yeah.
armor and stuff on.
He has just normal looking clothes. He doesn't look super weird at all. He doesn't have anything signifying who he used to work for because he took that stuff off. He's wearing a regular guy's clothes. But he does have a large rifle that he open carries.
He's like a Blade Runner robot.
Yeah.
Very much.
Conrad's gonna pull the jacket off of the corpse and hand it to Paris. Here, you need to fit in more. This style over substance. You cannot have good job if you do not look nice.
I will take your advice, and I put on the jacket.
I grabbed the ring.
As soon as you pick it up, you know it's a crypto vault and that it is protected by a fingerprint. Probably the guy's other hand.
Cool. I'll use his other hand to unlock it and see if that works.
It does.
Excellent.
And
You're an
upon
hacker.
connecting to it, there's several different cryptocurrencies that are currently worth around 3,000.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'll reconfigure the passwording and stuff and fingerprint to my biometrics.
Okay, give me an intellect roll
All right.
or ask Codex to hack it.
You got a ton of money, but I got a jacket with a crap band on it.
Will bureaucracy help me with this?
KNPARCE.
James, couple questions. Do I get a base difficulty?
Base difficulty for reprogramming this would be a 4.
Do I get? Can I use a bureaucracy skill to help me out?
No. No.
Okay.
Tell your cat I love him.
Pardon?
Leo thinks the entire world loves him.
Because we do.
All right. I will use effort. To ease the task.
There's only been one person he's ever met that he didn't like, and that person was never welcomed in my house again as a result.
I also have a skill in lockpicking. Will lockpicking help me at this?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, I get a skill. I'll take it.
My cat hates everyone that's not me. So if I used your rule, I'd never have a friend.
Oh, that would probably explain a lot.
All right. I now have 3,000 credits.
Randomly hurtful.
No, they vary because they are cryptocurrencies. So by the time you get out of here, they could have crashed and burned, or they might go up in value. You don't know.
We'll see when we get out. I'll just put it
one
under
of them's
equipment.
a funky ape NFT.
I have a crypto ring. 3,000 euros. Got it.
What is
And
this?
you're at another set of elevators.
I don't want it.
These get you another 30 floors up.
Okay.
Now you got to go find another bank.
Of course.
Oh, this
Hey,
is...
Corey, just so you know, if you happen to look at any porn during the game, we will know in your glasses.
Yes, 100%. You can read the
We made
chat.
that joke when I was running Land of the Free.
You can see the YouTube chat right here. You can see you guys right there. There's the ingestion software for streaming.
And I need a bio break, so I'll be right back.
All right.
But about halfway between the two elevator banks, 4 dogs that are cybered start charging you.
Oh, lovely.
Ah.
Hey,
But
Howard.
they gave us 2 minutes to plan what to do about these dogs.
I say kill them.
Nugget
that's a
found
good plan.
friends. Nugget found a friend.
I mean, actually, that is something that Rinfry would be for, is just knocking them out so that he can add cybernetic parts and make these cyborg dogs. But we're not playing that game tonight.
Yeah.
This is a game no one else knows about. They don't. No one on the stream knows your This is technically a private game, even though we've recorded them.
Well, yeah, but
Sorry
Brenda
for
knows
the
what I'm talking about, and she brought it up.
When in doubt, blame me. Speaking of which, just out of curiosity and because it's Codex, she pickpockets the ring off of you if she can, and then puts it back if she can without noticing.
She was just checking it for drugs.
More of like ooh, it's a shiny. I want to see if I can do the thing.
If you want, we can make basically we can both make an intellect roll, and whoever gets the highest level thwarts the other person.
Awesome.
And I have pickpocketing as well, so I'm going to use that skill to counter your skill, so we can both say we're trained.
Yes. Okay. I'm not going to spend any effort into it.
Me
Like I said,
neither.
she's just doing it for fun.
That is what the...
Yes!
What do you mean, yes? I rolled a 17. You rolled a 10.
Oh, I misremembered which die was which. I was looking at the dice and not in the chat. Yes, you win. Oh,
I slapped
gosh.
your hand away. I go, no, it's mine.
I just wanted to look.
Well,
4 of those.
And then we get distracted by the murder dogs coming at us.
I say,
Which, on those shoulder panels right here, it still has faintly ECPD on it.
Tarek says, no, you're an ingestion software for streaming. You know what? Takes one to know one.
Is that the rogue AI talking?
Yeah, Tarek's our rogue AI that's following us.
But yeah, on that die roll off, I forgot what my dice looked like. Anyways, we have murder dogs. Do we need to roll initiative?
Actually, I'm going to change my dice to the cyberpunk dice.
Ah.
I'm going to be nice and say PCs get to go first, and you guys decide which order you go in.
Cool.
I mean, I'm probably just going to be shooting at them unless you have a better plan.
Codex is not very combat oriented, so she'll go last.
Are any of y'all planning to charge at them and engage? Because I should shoot before you get up there.
Iron Hand is likely to try to enter melee with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to shoot before he does that.
And in fact, I think that might be the best order. Shooter, then the melee, then the other two.
I also have a gun that can attack at long range, and I would not like to get in melee range with these things. That would be bad for me.
Yeah, definitely running in. I don't have a ranged weapon.
Yeah, so what order? Who's first? 4 dogs charging you.
I'll volunteer.
All right.
All right. So it's a might roll, I assumed, or speed roll. I don't know. To shoot?
For shooting, it is speed.
Right. Jay, what is my difficulty to hit a dog?
They are level 4, so it is a difficulty 4.
All right. And let me see here. I believe I am trained, I guess. Hang on.
No, you're not trained. You're practiced.
I'm practiced? Is that what it means? Okay.
Yeah, you need a skill to be trained.
Oh.
But you don't have an inability. You can use anything without an inability. You're just not.
Cool. So I'm practiced with a gun. So let me. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I apologize. It is practiced already up there. I do have assets. My gun is weird. It says it adds. It works at long range and adds a +1 fire damage. That's not an asset. That's damage cool, but not helpful to hit. I thought I had something that helps me shoot. Combat prowess, maybe? +1 to range attacks. There it is.
No, +1
Yep.
damage.
1 damage. Damn it. I got nothing to actually add to hitting.
You can spend effort.
Oh.
Which takes points away from your stat, but hey, go for it.
Oh, it says I have 2 skills. And I didn't pick any. That's my bad. It says you were trained 2 skills which you were not already trained. Oh, wait. Balancing, climbing, jumping, running, or swimming. Oh, that doesn't help me during this anyway. But I will add them in later. Am practiced in armor. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Oh, wait. Focus gunner. What's that do? 1 additional point. Okay, so I'm up extra things. Shooter chrome. Your machine parts give me +1 to armor and +2 to speed. And smart link. Cybernetics in my hands. I don't know what that does at all. All right. I'll just shoot then. And I will spend speed edge.
Effort.
Effort, whatever.
Yeah, them naming the 2 things both starting with E kind of makes you go, eh.
Everybody does that. Everybody confuses edge and effort.
Okay. So I do have an edge in speed, so that just means I spend 1 instead of 2 points, right?
It means you spend 2 instead of 3 points, but if you put it into the graph, the thing that you're filling out, it'll automatically do it for you.
Oh, neat. All right. Cool. Effort to ease task. I will. Can I do more than 1 level?
No, you can only do 1 level at your first tier.
Okay. And then roll. I rolled shite.
Blam, miss.
All right.
Okay.
Next.
I'll shoot as well. Yeah. I guess I'll shoot as well. That's all I got. Medium pistol. It's speed. Base difficulty, you said it was 4. I'll add some effort. Why not? to ease the task, not to damage. And I'll go ahead and roll that. Hey, check that out. I get a minor effect.
Or 3 points of damage.
You know what? I'll just take the damage. Damage is good. I like damage.
Say, which do you want?
So that's going to be, it's a medium pistol, so it's 4 points of damage, plus another 3 points, so that's 7, plus I have Scorpion in it. So that's another point of poison. And I'm going to reduce my number of bullets by 1.
All right, so 7 gets through its armor, and that first dog is looking pretty mangled.
Hey, how many dogs are there?
4, 1 for each of you.
That's my turn. I hide behind Paris.
So is Codex or Iron Hand going next?
Oh, Iron Hand will pick it up. Get
All
in
right.
and try to cause some problems.
What
He's gonna run. Is it like an action move to get to him, or are they in immediate range?
They're just outside of immediate.
Okay, so then that's a speed test to get in range if I want to jump and attack this time.
E.
Alrighty. I'll make that speed check real quick.
Though because
As he
it's
just
barely
kinda-
outside, it's not that difficult. It's like a 2.
Difficulty 2. Speed. Nothing. Maybe just because I really want this to go, I'm going to put an effort on there. Oh, come on.
Hero point it.
Yep.
Yeah, I am gonna hero point it. I don't need a intrusion on a negative or on a nat 1 just yet.
Especially as I was going to have it be, since you were just stomping forward, running at him. Oh, the floor crumbles under you, and now you're wedged in place.
Oh,
See, I thought you were going to get rabies.
rabies. All right, hero point spent. Difficulty 2, speed.
You
No,
could
wait,
have
don't do anything. Don't roll it. Don't. What? All you need to do is you see the little D20 in the chat box.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I
to
also
click.
noticed I didn't. That cost me 5 points of effort, or five points of speed.
Yeah, because your armor.
Armor should be 4, 1. Okay, and then I have the 2 edge. Okay, that maths. Clicking the reroll now. There we go.
There you go. Now you get up with the doggies. Are you grabbing an already injured one or a fresh one?
Oh, yeah, he's just 2 big bounding steps as he jumps with his fire axe in hand, and I'm going to strike the wounded one first.
Okay.
Hindered because I'm following up on a separate target with my shield bash.
All right.
You said their difficulty 4, strength, or might. Not going to spend any. You know what? I am gonna effort because we're just starting out. I want it to be epic.
And this place is big enough. You're sure to find some place you can hole up and rest if you need to.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of might to throw around.
Damn, son.
All right.
19
You don't even
minor
need
effects.
to tell me your damage on that one, since that's going towards the already damaged one. And with the minor effect, I'm going to say that you slam it in such a way that it slams into one of the others and activates its own cyber fangs against the other one.
All right.
And the
I
other
did
one,
forget to hinder that, but it still goes through even without that.
And that other one spasms for a moment and is not going to have an action this round.
All right. Then my shield bash attack against the one that's not, or one of the other ones that's not spasming.
All right.
Might not spending anything on this. We are hindered by 1. Oh, not good enough.
Whiff.
Swing
He's
and a
just doing his best to look as big as possible and kind of draw aggro if his axe strike and auxiliary attack didn't do that already.
Well, both of the remaining ones that are able to act, since they got a target right in front of them, give me either a speed or might defense as two doggies are trying to chomp you.
Hold up. Brenda
Doesn't
didn't get to go yet.
Oh, true.
one more
Sorry.
player.
My apologies. I overlooked that.
Oh, I'll prep that might defense though.
So what does Codex do?
Codex is going to spend 2 intellect points to scramble the machine on the least injured one.
Well, none of them are actually injured that are still up.
Okay.
There's 3 that are up. 1 is stunned. The other 2 are fully functional.
Okay, I am going to. You can pick whichever. Doesn't really matter to her, but I can only do one within short range, making it unable to function for 1 round.
Okay, that won't be the stunned one, obviously. And so that leaves 1 still functioning at the moment. And it's going after Iron Hand since he's right in front of him.
All right. And then just as a reminder, my defense roll, difficulty 4, might. I have might defense. I forget, is that a easement or is that a training?
That is a skill, yeah. You're trained in might defense, so you use that.
Okay.
And that basically is you just trying to tank this level 4 attack.
Oh, yeah. Done and done.
All right.
Eat it.
I do need an intellect defense roll as well because of its zap effect.
Oh, even on a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain.
Well, you chose to tank instead of dodge.
Ah. Difficulty 4, intellect.
Like, I already have using that brain.
I really don't have enough intellect to warrant.
Well, just take the damage.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, this isn't that bad. It's not actual damage. You just won't have an action next round as your cyberware seizes up.
Okay.
And we go back to Paris.
So it is my assumption that his method of tanking is to stand in front of the enemies and stop moving and be chewed upon, which is very brave. Humans do not care that these things will kill them. But I appreciate it, and I have an open shot at any of the dogs?
Yes, you could shoot either of the stunned ones easily. The one that got hit on Iron Hand, though, is kind of shielded by Iron Hand.
All right. Well, I don't want to hit Iron Hand. He's already taking enough damage. So I will take out the dog that Codex laid down. That seems the best idea. It's a speed attack. What is the difficulty when they're stunned?
I think that's an asset.
Yeah, it's an asset for you.
So it's 4, but I have an asset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 asset, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
All right. And then 1 effort to ease the task because, man, I've been rolling shite. And now I'm going to roll like a nat 20 after I wasted effort, but we'll see what happens. Nope. I'm glad I spent the effort.
All right. How much damage are you doing?
I know that I get a +1 of fire damage due to my gun, another +1 due to my gunner thing, but I don't know where the base for the gun is.
Under combat?
Under combat? Okay.
So what I've done on your character sheet there, I didn't know you also got fire rounds, so I'll add that in too. So your base damage, because this is a heavy weapon, is 6, +1 because you're a gunner, so 7, +1 because you have combat expertise, so 8, +1 because of fire damage now, so that's 9.
So 9.
And now I've written that down under your combat tab.
I see. Yeah, I watched it change while you were talking. I
And
see you doing things.
if it is long range, it also does an
It is.
extra point of damage for 10.
It is long range.
No, not currently. You are at short range.
Oh, you mean if I'm physically at a long range? Now I see what you're saying. Yes. All right. Then yeah, I do 9.
All right, so that dog shakes off its stun, snarls, and takes a mouthful of bullet that blows the back of its head clean off.
Bad
With a
dog.
little burst of flame out the back.
I then look to Kodak and say, "You didn't want to keep that, did you?"
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Corey?
How did you do that? I look at your gun. Oh god, there's more dogs! Bam, bam! Okay, I will shoot with my medium pistol. It is a speed roll. Base difficulty 4. And there's that one left, that's still a regular dog, right? It's still barking and there's no...
It has shaken off its stun at this point, yes.
There
and
is
then
no
there's
asset.
the one that is kind of shielded by a iron hand.
There's no asset that I get to it, so...
You still get the asset because it hasn't gotten to its turn.
Cool. I'll take an asset. Yeah, baby.
Because it is still technically shaking off the stun at the moment.
And I'll spend effort, and I'll roll that die. There we go. I brought the difficulty all the way down to 2. Yay!
Well done.
And that means 3 points gets through its armor. Is there any other damage happening?
There's actually, I get plus
Poison.
1. I get plus 1 poison. That's it.
Yep.
That's my turn.
So it went and 4 plus 1 of poison minus 1 from armor.
Got
Still
it.
4. And then Iron Hand, you shake off the stun and are going, okay, all right. And then Codex's turn.
Codex is going to, because she can use her ability basically for free because of her edge, she points to the other one. Any other one.
Well, there's the one still blocked by Iron Hand, and there's the one that just got shot.
I'm going to go for the one that Iron Hand is facing off with.
All right. This is a very fun game of who stuns who first.
You get a stun. No, you get a stun. No, you get a stun.
Just wanted to check. Does my microphone pick up my air conditioner? Or am I good?
You're good.
Solid. Yeah, it's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot.
If anything, when you speak, there is a faint hum, but nothing really noticeable.
Just so you guys know, remember you have ciphers, and ciphers do cool stuff. The only person who doesn't have ciphers is me, because I forgot to check on my ciphers, and James didn't roll me ciphers. So
I used up all my ciphers last time and did not refresh those.
James did not refresh our ciphers.
Well, that inhaler counts as one.
Oh, I have an inhaler. Brenna has an inhaler. That's a cipher.
Oh, so you did give it over to me?
I told you I gave it to you.
I said she did give it back.
Oh, then I have an inhaler cipher.
She wasn't going to be like yoink. She knows better than to do that. Otherwise, she'd be tempted to take it.
The street name for that inhaler is Happy Coma.
Which is why she's like, if it's on her, she will take it. She'll be useless for this job, which is why she did not.
I'll add it to my equipment. I have a Happy Coma cipher.
Do you want us to roll randomly for our ciphers, James?
There's opportunities to collect some as you go through here.
Okay.
What level is Happy Coma?
It pretty much affects everybody, so it's like a 7.
7. Got it. Boom. Done. Okay. Thank you.
It's an extremely difficult to resist and be functional while you're on it. But it's also very happy. You just don't really want to do anything.
Back to combat.
and you have maybe one thought an hour.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yep. So now that Codex is gone, it is the two puppies. One is just gone again. And the one that just got shot decides it doesn't like that and charges towards the three staying at the back. Flip coin, flip coin. Yeah, it's going after Codex.
What did I do?
So a speed or might defense, whichever you want to do.
Oh,
Tank it or get the hell out of the way.
Base difficulty?
4.
Oh, right.
Every time you're in a fight with something, once you know that something's level, you know every difficulty involving it.
That's right. I forgot.
Unless that creature has modifications, they could have a modification that changes things.
For specific things, yes.
Yes. Yeah, she fails.
Right. It maws on you, and you're going to take 4 points from that. And you also need to give me that intellect to avoid the stun.
Level 4 intellect.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying that to myself.
Minor effect.
Can
I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's immune to the poison.
There's no poison.
Or whatever they're using to.
It's electricity, and we've already established she's not immune to that.
Well, I mean, like the effect is it seizes up your cyberware. So her cyberware is like somehow immune to it. It's got like a coating on it that's non-standard or something, and so she's immune to their effect for the combat. That's a good minor effect.
I'm going to instead say that the way it bit you and the way you defended against that caused the zap to hit itself.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's huge. That'd be I would say that's a major effect. But
whose side are you on anyway?
So it's now stunned. The other one has just finished shaking off its stun, and we're back to Paris.
All right.
So you got one dog right in front of you, one kind of shielded by Iron Hand.
Right. The one that's attacking Brenna / Codex, I would like that one to cease to exist so that she's fine. So I'm going to shoot that, hopefully.
Small hindrance for using a rifle at immediate range.
It's not a rifle. It's a pistol.
Yeah, heavy Zaphon pistol.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
If I said rifle earlier, I apologize. The word, that would be my bad. I might have said rifle accidentally.
Okay, I'm going to harass you gently just for a second. You live in Texas, bro.
Yeah.
Better?
I feel like everything should be rifles.
Okay, that I will buy.
So yeah, that it may not be your bad. That's probably my bad. But yeah, it is a pistol. Okay, so let me do the speed thingy. It's a 4. Oh, it's a 4, but I have an asset because it's stunned, right?
Yep.
All right, so 1 asset, base difficulty 4. I guess I'll spend the effort. I'm just throwing effort around like a crazy person. And roll.
It's like you're in a fight for your life.
Natural 1. I'm gonna do the hero-y thing because I have 2 hero points.
All right. Hit that die, that little 20-sider just under where it says GM intrusion. And you'll get that reroll.
All right.
That is a very good use of a hero point.
What major effect after I blow it away occurs? Because I'm assuming with the 9 it dies.
Oh, I have a suggestion. A piece of it goes flying and hits the other one.
I am in between you and the other one.
Never mind. I take that back. And bad visualization. Apologies.
He shoots it, and it reveals a cipher that's inside the thing that he can grab after the combat's over or something.
You can stab people with a cyber
The
dog.
way it kind of comes apart from the bullet. We'll phrase it that way. Leaves that muzzle still connected to its power core, so you could pick up the jaw and use it to stun people. It needs a little bit of work to make it a viable on your hand weapon, but
A janky taser.
And a
it's
stunning
basically a
dog
handheld taser that you have no idea when the power is going to run out.
tasery dog jaw. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this.
That seems about perfect there.
It's a medium
Alright.
weapon because it does 4 points of damage. So 4 points plus stun.
Mhm.
Medium weapon. You can add that under combat.
With the specific note saying that its stun effect is only on a failed difficulty 4 intellect.
Which means it auto affects everybody level 3 or lower. Because NPCs don't roll.
Losers be stunned, yo.
But if you decide to smack your fellow teammates in order to get a bigger cut of the pie,
It could still work. I'm not saying I would do that. I'm just saying you're right. It's a thing.
So what I am going to do, since I guess it's my turn next, right?
yes,
I do not want to get in between good old Iron Hand and his target. He needs to destroy something. And I would loathe to take out that last dog and be the target of his ire. So what instead I'm going to do is I'm going to fire into the ground next to the dog to make the dog react. No, I can't do that. I can't give aid to other people. I'm cold-hearted. I can't give you aid. You know what? I make a recovery roll. That's what I'm doing this turn.
a 1-turn recovery.
Oh, that's nice. Get a lot back. Oops.
And Iron Hand, you've shaken off that stun. There's still this bitch in front of you.
Oh yeah, we're swinging. D4 might. Hindered 1. Always double attack. And strike. Come on. There we go. Oh,
Your axe misses.
that's okay because we're hitting again. And I realized I did it wrong again the previous turn because my shield is a light weapon, so the easement cancels the hinder. Might roll. Also not enough. He's not used to hitting short things.
Which Codex is grateful?
It finishes shaking off its stun that Codex last gave it.
It's like
Or no,
it's like
it's now Codex.
Question.
It's like Zangief versus Mega Man in Capcom versus Marvel. Zangief just can't grab him. His grab's too high.
That's actually a question. Does if it was stunned, did I get another difficulty automatically? Because that would have made the second one hit. It actually would have made both
Yeah,
hit.
that's asset. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it would have canceled out the hinder on the first and made the second one hit. So I guess both actually did hit.
Got it.
Remember putting your
that
assets.
first
Nice
one
aspect of
is
Cypher. When you forget something, it's very easy to fix.
Oh yeah.
It's
So that
gone.
firefighter's axe is 5 damage, and the shield is 3.
It's still up,
Got it. And that's
but
the
it
turn.
don't look good.
Codex.
And Codex, your turn.
Codex is
This dog does not look to be in good shape, but it is the last one standing.
She's gonna stun it again because she can.
All right. Paris's turn.
I will step forward so that I am not going to having to shoot around my friend, and I'll shoot the stunned dog. But you know what? I'm tired of wasting all of my effort, so I'm not going to put effort into this one. I've spent a lot. I'm watching my speed go away.
Well, you do still get an asset because it is stunned, and it is
Right.
still a difficulty 4. Technically
Right.
counts as a difficulty 3 when you do the math.
Right.
Math is hard.
That should do it.
Yep.
Okay,
And
and I
that
get a
one,
minor effect while I blow it away. I mean, I'm sure that I killed it because not only do I have do a shit ton of damage,
yeah,
but
I'm just trying to decide what the minor
Yep.
effect is.
I could get another tasery dog jaw and pass it off to someone else.
No, that was a major.
Oh, is that major? Okay.
Minor effect, we're going to say that.
You can give him some speed points back.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, nice.
We'll give you a D6 back as if you had the recovery roll for a turn.
That's a lot. I would have been like 2.
You
But
might
yeah,
roll low. So slash R/D6, or is it /R? One of the two.
Slash roll 1d6 is what I
2.
used.
Hey, there you go, Corey. It's exactly what you said he should get.
Damn it, Corey. Stop telling the computer what to do.
we are one.
Now, these dogs do have some cyber on them. If you wanted to harvest some of it, you could take the time to do that.
Codex definitely will.
I'll go ahead and scan each one to see if there's anything of value on them.
Well, the one that exploded doesn't have anything functioning left on it. The other 3 still have titanium teeth, armor plating, and rear cyber legs
I
for
don't want any of
dogs,
I always wanted a doggy of my own.
as well as cyber optics in both, but sized again for a dog.
It will take some work to repair them.
You're like, cool, dog eyes. You put dog cyber eyes. You put it in, suddenly you can't see red.
You should probably go with the nostrils. I understand they have a good sense of smell.
Now
Well, in
I'm
these
standing
dogs'
next to you,
cases,
son.
that part is sealed over.
Oh. Well, these things suck.
They were police dogs that were let loose in the building, apparently, for some reason.
Who knows?
Because the armor plating says ECPD on it in scratched up paint.
Iron Hand, are you damaged?
He kind of looks down at his arms and. No, I'm fine. I can take much more punishment than just a couple of puppies.
Back
Then
to
we are good.
non-pickle.
Well, I guess it's off to the next elevator.
Yep.
Hopefully this one will take us to that guy's slice.
Well, you're currently at 57,
And we need to
and
go
you're
to
going
76.
up to 72.
72.
Thank God I had those mushrooms. Otherwise, I'd really be feeling this right now.
And GM intrusion on this elevator ride.
Oh, dear.
Anybody want to counter it?
We need the hero points.
You all get a point as you suddenly take a 5-story fall as it just lets go. And then its brakes engage 5 floors down. So, might defense roll.
Oh,
All 4 of you.
I have.
Any difficulty?
5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make this roll.
I'm not either.
I have an inability in might defense.
Oh my gosh. I get a minor effect.
I get a major effect.
After you and I were like, we're hooped.
I thought we were boned so hard.
I'm sure I'm going to be screwed. I was double checking to make sure I didn't have anything that would help me get around it, but I do not. So,
Difficulty 5 might.
yeah.
Maybe with our effects, we can like help mitigate if he gets hooped.
Nope.
Okay, with my minor effect, can I try and help Paris in any way?
You could reduce the amount of damage he's about to take by 1 with a minor effect.
I will do that.
Corey, major effect for you is as you go scrabble and smack various panels, you somehow activate the security system on the panels, and it now is showing you various security things throughout the building.
Oh, cool.
And they're labeled.
Nice. What does Slice look like?
Well, it's not showing inside apartments, so it's not showing Slice.
Okay.
But there is Hallway of 72, which has a whole lot of the Sokolovs hanging out in that hallway. And other floors have people who are wearing white bandanas either over their face or their neck as they go around doing things.
Those are Ferraris, right?
Floor 155, you see this robot on treads just kind of scooting around in a little atrium area.
Beep,
And
boop,
occasionally
beep,
it's firing off an energy blast down the hall at something.
Okay, do not go to floor 155.
beep, boop, beep, boop.
And so, Howard, you took 4 points because it would have been 5, but Codex helped you on the 1 point.
Minus your armor.
That's 4
which is-
might points.
Yeah.
Minus your
Okay.
armor.
Oh, do I have armor?
It's under
I
combat.
don't think I have armor.
It's under combat.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Armor. Yes, I do. Hang on.
So it's not equipment. It's part of your focus. It's part of your like focus cyberware.
For some reason, none of the text went over. It just says that I have something under armor called Shooter Chrome.
Right. You have shooter chrome, and then next
Rating
to it-
1? Does that mean I lose one of those?
That's
yes.
right.
So you
All
only
right,
take
so-
3 might points.
Cool.
Because somehow Codex managed to brace herself in a corner and grab your collar to prevent you from slamming as hard into the ground. You still got ripped out of her hand, but she slowed you down some.
It's convenient that I put on a new jacket for her to grab that.
See?
And the elevator is now slightly angled and not going anywhere.
Whoa.
I guess
Is it just me, or did the world suddenly become upright again?
And it is the indicator is showing that you are between floors 64 and 65.
Well,
I begin trying to pry the doors open.
Mike,
I
check.
Conrad will help on that.
all right.
All right.
I assume he'd do it way better than me.
Paris,
Probably.
Paris gets an asset from help.
I'd actually think it'd be better if I offer him the asset of help.
And it is a difficulty level 6.
Actually, Howard, you have 2 skills you didn't choose, and I think one of them could be like strength
Athletics.
something, athletics that could. What are those 2 skills that you could get?
Oh yeah. Crap. Hang on. It's climbing, jumping, running, swimming, and balancing. So no, it didn't really help here.
Okay.
No athletics. It's more like they took athletics and they broke it down to all the things that athletes do.
Except for lifting or
Yeah, none of that.
pushing.
But I'll go ahead and I'll put in there I'm going to say climbing and running because I already have a jump thing with my crazy legs.
All
All
right.
right. If I'm
then-
getting the help, I'm also going to throw an effort on there.
Good idea.
And we'll see what we can do.
Howard, do you want me to add those into your skills or?
Oh, missed by
I was
1
about
point.
to do it.
Okay.
I won't call that a complete failure. I'm going to say that you got it to start opening, but then one of the doors went off track and you lost your grip. So it's
It's
open
being
like this,
fussy.
and right at Iron Hand's eye level is where the floor end is.
Oh, that is not helpful.
So there's more room to squeeze out on the lower part if you get the door the rest of the way open.
Can I go ahead and make another attempt, or does it have to be someone else?
You certainly can try again.
I continue to help.
All right, and I will spend effort just because it's already a hard roll anyway. Difficulty 6, might. I also have tons of might to throw around. Still no.
Is there a hatch above us? In the
Not
ceiling?
one Iron Hand can get through.
Ugh.
That's a strong point.
Could I get through it?
Yeah, Codex, you can easily fit through.
Okay.
You need a boost?
Yeah, I might need a boost.
Hold
Not
on.
exactly sure.
Hold on. Before we go there, Codex, you're good with machines and computers and such?
Yeah.
Try and override the motor in here and make motor go vroom to get these doors open.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Good idea. I should have thought of that. Would that be a? No, Tinker is making a device do something different from its original purpose, and then Hacker. So it'd probably just be a straight intellect roll to get it working again.
Or maybe hacker works. Because you're making
Tinker,
something
I
new.
would say, would be okay at this point because you'd be tinkering with the door to put it back on track and get the doors open enough that you could fit through to floor 64.
Okay.
I mean, it's not intended to open between floors, so Tinker works.
Okay. So basically,
You got it. Do you remember the level? It's level 4.
yeah. Asset skill level 4. Oh. I was just making sure I was remembering the ability correctly as I skimmed over it again. Thank you.
It's a good thing you got this thing to turn on.
Right?
And while she's doing that, are there any particular places in the building you're trying to look at on the security feed?
We are stuck. We are stuck in this place forever.
But it is a
It's our
simple
life
failure.
now.
It's a simple failure. You can try again. But while she's doing that, or we can just say you take 20 minutes to get it done. Whichever.
Oh, I've got to swap this wire with that wire. Ah, there we go.
Ah, there you go. Now the door's open properly. Well, the one that's off track kind of jankily moves over.
All right, I
It
guess
was crunch, 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 crunch.
I guess we'll take the stairs from here. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
But while you
Yeah.
are waiting for the doors to be dealt with, are there any particular feeds on the security cameras you want to look at?
Yeah. The Ripper Docks area. What does that look like? Floor 40 something you said.
Floor 150.
150. Not 155 where the robot is, but 150.
Correct. 150 has a fairly clean hallway, and you see down one hallway passage several of those people with the white bandanas, and down another hallway passage from the elevator are the ones with the teal headdresses, and both groups are actively ignoring the other one.
That's funny.
And
This
from
feels
what you
very
can
much like
tell
that.
from the other floors, that's kind of unique because on all other floors where those two groups meet, there's a fight going on.
So there's a truce on the Ripper Doc's floor because everybody needs the Ripper Doc.
Very much.
This feels very much like that the remake Judge Dredd, where we're in the building where there are different like societies on different floors. Just super craziness of these giant buildings.
Guys,
And
I'm
one of
tagging along.
the-
I'm tagging along with you. I got to go take a bio break. I'll be back. So y'all go up the stairs.
One of the screens is showing the rooftop where there's this older gray-haired woman who's just making a wire sculpture in full view of the camera. It appears to be some sort of bird.
All right, so
Codex stands
as we
and
move
watches it for a
forward,
minute.
I believe that Siwu said he would like to be in front to shield us from harm.
With his inability in defense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, Conrad will take point as the shield.
You push Siwu aside.
As
That's all
you
right. I
make
got
your way
this.
to the stairs, you have to wade through a pile of garbage that has medical waste in it.
Oh, good times.
I need everybody to be making a difficulty 5 might to avoid disease.
Immune. I got a thing.
I'm going to spend a hero point to reroll.
There it is. Inorganic components. Attacks based on disease have no effect on me.
I'm going to effort that because I've not been rolling well, and I really need this.
Can I offer to go first and just kind of clear a path?
Well, you guys don't know what's in it until you start going through it.
Yeah.
So everybody has to make the roll.
All right.
Wading through a pile of garbage that has medical waste in it that you didn't realize until you started wading. So
God.
Paris doesn't need to roll, but everybody else does. And yes, Logan?
Just hero pointing. I failed regardless of my efforts.
I spent a couple of hero points to reroll,
Nope,
and
I double clicked by accident.
I absolutely failed on all of my rerolls.
Well,
We'll take that first one because the second one was a misclick.
beautiful.
So one makes it, one ignores it, and one fails it. And what does Corey get?
There are people living around here, right?
Somebody had to leave this
Various
medical waste
places,
everywhere.
yes.
Huh?
Various places, yes.
Is there people around? Anybody I can talk to?
Not here.
I check the other corridors.
The way to get to the stairs is through the garbage.
So there's nobody. Well, I guess I'm not making a player intrusion then. I don't
Unless you want that player intrusion to be that there's somebody there that you can use.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is I can bribe somebody and then I can just ride them across the garbage pile. So that's the whole point.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you could jump on Iron Hand's back for going through the garbage.
I was thinking about that, but I didn't want to like use a PC. But yeah, if Iron Hand is up for it, I'd love a piggyback ride.
I mean,
He's
with
a
the weight of his
soft
armor
corpo.
on already, he probably wouldn't notice.
All
He's a
right.
pampered corpo. He's not going to wade through garbage. Not when somebody can princess carry him across.
That's correct.
On the upside, now we all do smell like garbage. It is not just me.
And this means that poor Codex has gained a disease.
Listen,
I
it
would've
had to
carried
happen
you,
at
you
some
didn't
point with the amount of needles she's using.
For the rest of this adventure, anything involving speed is hindered.
Ooh, that would have effed me up.
As within minutes of passing through it and arriving at the stairs, you start to feel a bit feverish and achy.
Oh.
Poor Codex. She's always filled with some sort of foreign chemicals.
This time there's non-consensual chemicals.
And you've gotten to the stairs.
All
You're on
right.
floor 64. You need to go up 6 sets
She
of
pulls her
stairs.
hoodie up.
I can do the stairs. I'm not.
Now, in the stairs, there are various squatters, piles of garbage, piss puddles, fecal matter in some places, vomit piles, discarded syringes, and all sorts of crap. In some places, it's piled up large enough that it's in danger of causing an avalanche.
For fear of getting stabbed by something, I'm going to do an
Yeah, I wonder
action
why you'd be
and
afraid of that.
recovery.
Now, the first squatter you encounter in the stairwell has one of those inhalers in his hand and is just going. And apparently, it's his turn with the brain cell because he sees you and goes, "Sup?"
I have like no idea how to interact, so I just hold up a hand. give him a live long and prosper.
Hello, citizen. Is there a better way to get up this thing than these stairs and the elevators?
Fly.
Cool. Lovely. See you later.
Ooh, birdies.
I double checked to make sure he didn't have like a jetpack or anything on him.
Oh, no.
Although that'd be hilarious if he did and you ignored it.
Going
You
by,
decide to-
gives him a chin lift.
You decide to search him, specifically looking for like a rocket pack or something, and he doesn't have anything like that. But you do find a bottle with 2 pills left in it.
Ooh.
I pass it to Codex. It could cure her problems.
She doesn't even look at him. She just takes one.
All right. Recover 6 intellect points as you just burned a cipher.
Holy shit.
Nice.
That's good shit.
And if it goes past your max, sorry, you lost those extra
no, that's
points.
not how it works. This is some good shit. I mean, I still feel like shit, but this is kind of the shit. Why can't I stop saying shit?
You also are fully aware that if you take a second dose within 8 hours, you will take, instead of gaining, lose twice that.
No.
On the other hand, it might be amazing.
You'll be turned into a drooling wreck for a while as your brain melts if you take a second dose within 8 hours.
That doesn't mean it's not amazing.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes she's like, that sounds like a good time, but
It's a drug called Wide Awake.
ew, no thank you. I want happy coma instead.
Apparently, this squatter was alternating, going, and then when he felt he needed to do something, popped one of those to be functional.
She has no idea
Oh,
what
did
that
he have a? I forgot if you said. Did he have anything that getting like white or teal colors or anything like that?
He had neither.
Okay.
He did have a slightly rusty kitchen knife as his only weapon.
That's actually vaguely terrifying and would work.
I will take it and I will clean it for him a little and have a look at it and I put it there.
Give it a little sharpen.
Well, he doesn't have a scabbard or anything. It's just kind of tucked into his belt.
Well, Put it back in his belt unless he stops me.
No, he in fact kind of goes, not today, man. I don't swing that way anyway.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're messing with my pants. I thought that's what you were going for.
I'll tell you when you're older.
All right. I keep going up. We gotta get Slice.
I am loving how Codex is both the group Gremlin and the group Mom.
Well, you know, if
Straight up Goblin Shaman energy.
sometimes if you've done enough, you kind of become the group tour guide into that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not mutually exclusive.
You make it to floor 72,
Right.
where several guns get pointed at you, but as you show your wristbands, they lower the guns but don't put them away.
Multi-pass.
What you want?
We were told that we could talk to Slice.
Good luck, he's in there.
Thank you. I walk in.
They are very friendly.
They were being sarcastic.
Oh,
What you see is what used to be a multi-bedroom apartment that has had most of the walls knocked out, making it one large room. And right in front of the entrance, there is this pile of cybernetic parts that have been tack welded together with LEDs running through it to form sort of a crude throne. And there's a guy laying one leg across one of the arms of the chair, where cyber limb dangling over the other one, and obviously he's just kind of relaxing that way. And he goes, "Who the fuck are you? What the fuck you doing here?"
You Slice?
Stands up, holds up the cyber arm that has a big blade on it. Yeah.
Good,
who's asking?
because if you were anybody else and the person in charge, I would have had Iron Hand here to tear him limb from limb. But since you're the guy in charge, I'll let it slide. My name's Gilman Baum. That's Iron Hand. That's Paris. That's Codex.
He kind of stalks up to Iron Hand, looks him up and down, taps one of the cyber arms with his blade. Ooh, those would make a good addition to my throne.
They will make a good addition wrapped around your throat. So I strangle the life out of your eyes.
I like you.
Do not touch.
That work.
as he was being threatening, I did start to reach towards my weaponry, but upon hearing Iron Hand not seem to be fazed by it, I go ahead and leave it.
Then he kind of gets this curious look for a moment on his face, leans real close to Iron Hand's face, and then goes, "I know you."
Reaching for the weaponry again.
Why do I know you?
Pay attention.
Could be
Codex.
from whatever your local haunt would be outside of this place. Could be from some poor corpo's obituary. What sort of circles do you walk in?
The Haystack.
Who knows? Maybe I've been here before. It's not very memorable, I'll have to be honest.
You three, shut up. Get out of here. You, talk to me. What do you want?
Oh, just stopping in to receive your blessing before going higher. Simple honor business. We're looking for a ally, some sort of
A-L-A-I.
Alive.
corpo bitch. He Some sort of data card. We bring him back and data card. If not him, just data card. My instinct is telling me that the Ripper Doc upstairs is the one behind all of this. We don't want to cause too many problems for you, but you know how business goes.
I might know something. But what's in it for me?
Well, if we play nice, I'm sure there's something of value we can pull from some of those other freaks you're warring with on all the other floors. If we don't want to play nice, I could threaten to throw you out the window. It gets messy. I don't want to be mean to you. You seem like nice men. You have strong chrome.
Oh, but that's merely goodwill, and I can't eat that or spend it or do anything with goodwill. So what's in it for me?
Uh,
Or can I just cut one of those arms off?
I'd like to see you try. How about this? Do you have anything you need done? Perhaps your local. I got gestures to all the guys, other guys in the room. Maybe your lackeys can't quite compete. Any big hits on what were they called?
White-haired people.
White hair.
The
Iron Hand,
parties.
Iron Hand, can I have a crack at this? This
If you want
program,
to. He said he did not want to speak to you.
I may have something he wants.
Speak quick.
You see, we're looking for this guy Eli. He has that little card. Iron Hand told you the entire deal. But a big corporation wants it. There's something very valuable on it. Good thing we have Codex here. Codex is a hacker, and she can copy what's on there. She can copy anything and get you a copy of that. And then
I am more interested in what's now, not future promises, because those are empty.
okay, I get it. Hold on. What do we got here? All I got is Happy Coma. He's probably got a ton of Happy Coma.
She offers up the pill, the remaining pill off of the guy who was on Happy Coma, and she's also like, and I got some pixel on me if you want some of that.
It's a good start. Good start.
I
It's
mean,
enough to let me still hear you more.
Iron Hand could throw you out the window.
Like he said, love to see it happen.
She starts pulling out like a blunt, a pack of cigarettes.
I'll intimidate him.
Okay,
I have intimidation.
you can certainly try, but his actual level is lower than this, but for that very particular thing, he's actually a difficulty 8
Oh, well,
because he is completely out of his head psycho.
got it. Well, that's not going to work because all I can bring it down to is a 6 then. Yeah.
Now, if you decided to go a different route than intimidation,
Actually, I got something you'll want. Check this out. This is a crypto ring, and it's got some bank accounts on here that you probably would want.
okay, you got my interest.
So right now, I'm reading the stock market on my little Cyber Eyes here. See, check out my Cyber Eyes; they're locked in. And right now, the crypto on this ring is skyrocketing. I was going to cash in, but I found it here in this place. I can give it to you if you give us what we want. Right now, it's at 4,000, 450, 4,100,
as it's ticking
For-
over.
I'll just use deceive on him. I have deception.
Okay.
I don't
Then-
have anything in my eyeballs that can tell me the stock market.
Well, technically, you do actually, since you have
Yeah.
cyber optics and a communication rig.
I guess I
Yeah, you
do.
can
Yeah,
just Google
actually.
it.
Just like anything you can do on your smartphone. you
You're
can do with the
absolutely right.
implant.
I do have that. I'm just making up numbers though.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me the deception.
Okay. Base difficulty
For this is a 5.
5. Cool. Intellect, trained, easement, yes. All of that. Hold on, let me just check if I can just make a player intrusion that does something. Nope, let's do it. I need a 9 or more. And I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Lovely. All right, hero point.
Okay. You're spending a hero point to re-roll that. Otherwise,
It's a
the
shame,
intrusion
too,
would
'cause
have
I
been
have
him
a-
snatching the ring and breaking.
Nope.
Okay.
Let it ride. Let it go. We're doing this, baby.
All
it
right.
was meant to
In
be.
that case, what happens is he reaches out with his non-blade hand, takes the ring from you, and manages to snap 2 of your fingers in doing so.
Oh,
I'll be nice and let you choose which 2 fingers.
I don't know, my middle finger and yeah. My middle finger and my index finger, yeah, these 2.
So you're doing this for now.
Those-
Rock on, man.
Which means you're going to be hindered on anything you do with that hand until you get it fixed.
Shit.
And he goes, all right.
I pull up guns because, as far as I know, that means combat starts unless they tell me not to.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
Pockets the ring and then looks at you and goes, all right. Doc Tooth said he was expecting someone who never showed up. It's probably your courier you're looking for. And something got that robot riled up on 155. Maybe, just maybe those 2 things are related. Hmm? Now get out of here. You're boring me.
I look to see we're just like confused. Like I'm ready to shoot him. What are we doing?
Tinker, whenever we're outside, she takes like some wires out of a pocket and goes, let me see your hand there. And she tries to splint his fingers together with the wire using her tinker ability.
Ow, 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 ow.
Give me an intellect roll. We'll call this difficulty 3.
Hey.
All right. She straightens your fingers out with much sound.
And she's going, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, the entire time she's doing it. And then when she's done, she kisses him better.
And small piece of straight trash, and now your fingers are held straight out. You're still hindered on using it, but now you're less likely to make it worse.
Also, because she is currently diseased, when she kisses it, you're now infected too.
No, there's no open wounds, you jerk. I mean, assuming it's not a compound fracture, because that's rather hard to do inside of a hand, but still possible.
It's more disjoint and a couple green sticks.
Still sucks, but
Yes. So now you have a lead to 150 or going straight to 155.
Yeah, I guess we're going to one. What do you guys want to do? I guess we'll go see the Ripper Doc at 150.
Sequential order is fine.
As you
Dude,
start
Ripper
heading back
Doc.
out, he goes, oh, by the way, elevator 4B goes all the way to 150. It don't go past, but it'll get you there.
finally.
How did the fool get to 155 if elevator does not
Threat
go up?
detector Is he lying and hostile towards us with this information?
No, he in fact seems quite happy with you at the moment.
Okay.
He's just psychotic.
I will relay that information to everybody's phone or text device or whatever with my brain.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just my head.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you guys head out and down the hall, a pair of Sokolov boys are dragging somebody who's going, wait, I'll have the money next week. I'll have the money next week, please, as they drag him in to see Slice.
Codex makes the sign of the cross.
Can Iron Hand kind of like stop them before they get in?
Well, you are big enough to physically block their passage, so yes.
What does he owe?
He owes his weekly tithe. He hasn't paid it.
Numbers, dipshit.
I don't know what the deal is. He never paid, though. He hasn't paid for 3 weeks.
You stay here with him. You find out how much he owes.
It's only 200 for all 3 weeks. 250. 250 for 3 weeks. Come on. I know late fees. Come on. It's only 250.
Iron Hand is going to pull
Late
out his
interest.
billfold from kind of under his chest rig.
Yeah, I'm already reaching for guns, and then I see
roll
that,
out.
and I'm confused.
You're gonna roll out 250, hand it to the guy, and grab this poor vagrant by the back of the neck and kind of drag him with him.
He gets dragged one way and then dragged another way.
Solkov boy takes the
I'm
money.
purchasing this man.
All right.
I am purchased.
I
Benevolent.
will purchase
waiter.
someone.
Hey, we got a guide. Good job, Iron Hand.
Thank you so
You
much.
know this building, yes?
Yeah.
What floors? Do you know all floors, all layouts?
I know how to get outside and the important floors.
And define important floor.
The ones the Sokolovs control. Get me out of here.
You need to start talking more. Let's go to the elevator.
Once you're in the elevator and the doors close, the guy takes a deep breath and goes, okay, what do you want to know about the haystack?
And he kind of nods towards Corey.
We're looking for a guy named Ally. And he was supposed to meet the Ripper Doc on floor 150. We're heading there right now. Where there's also seems to be some sort of attack robot on 155. Anything you can tell us about all of that?
Yeah. What I know is there was supposed to be somebody going to see Dr. Fang yesterday, never turned up. Might be that courier you're talking about. I don't know. But if he got on elevator 3C, it would have bypassed 150 and gone straight to 155.
That's where he is. We don't have to talk to this Ripper Doc. In fact, I don't think that's a good idea.
Could be an enemy.
Yeah.
Hey. Doc Fang is neutral to everyone.
Ally was going to give him something, and we're going to give it to our contact. So if if he wants it and our guy wants it, they're at odds.
Well, if the courier was going to the dock, he was probably looking to have something removed from him. Like most couriers have GPS trackers and shit like that. So if you're going to screw off your employer, you'd want that removed, and you'd go to somebody like Doc Fang.
Right. So the chip's in his freaking head and needs to be removed by a surgeon.
Or perhaps he already spoke to the Ripper Doc and had the tracker scrambled.
No, the doc says he was supposed to meet somebody and never showed.
Then what is scrambling Tracker.
That
Could be
freaking
that-
robot
that, bot.
that's shooting energy beams up there at on number 155.
It's also kind of an old building at this point. It's 30 years old and hasn't been maintained in the entire time. It's got so much fritzy electronics. I wouldn't be surprised if you had so much interference that you wouldn't even be able to tell he was in the block.
Ah.
Everybody
This
has their
makes
own
sense.
Wi-Fi, their own Wi-Fi routers, and all of the signals are overlapping each other, and there's just no one's getting good internet.
And everybody is using the same 4 bandwidths.
Yeah, terrible here.
So there's 200 floors, roughly 100 apartments per floor, or each of them using the same 4 bandwidths.
All right, I guess we go talk to the Ripper Doc, and then we go get our guy.
Just using the internet here makes Codex feel dirty.
And you don't even use those 4 bandwidths. Well, unless you're doing a lower tech hack, I guess. But yeah. All right, you get to floor 150.
All right.
Are there any more robot dogs?
Nope. This floor is kept clear by both gangs.
That's not good.
And
No.
in fact, you see there's one door straight down the hallway from you that has one teal-haired person on one side and a white bandana wearing person on the other that are pointedly not looking at each other except to occasionally keep them in the peripheral to make sure the other one isn't attacking them.
Does this look like a line situation where there are people like coming in for appointments or something, or?
More looks like the good doc might be paying protection to both gangs, and the both gangs are deciding to put up with that.
Okay.
You know what? That actually kind of makes sense.
Y'all want me to walk in first since I'm the tucky guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk right
All right,
on
have
up.
your back.
You come off as far less twitchy than Codex, and well, we know how Paris is, and there's Conrad. We love Iron Hand.
He's great.
But we want him talking when we want them to be scared and cleaning themselves.
I'll walk right on over to that door. If they don't stop me, I'll reach for the handle or the entry thingy.
Mm-hmm. They both kind of watch as the 4 of you walk up, but they don't even say anything. They just look at you, look you up and down. As you open the door, both of them are obviously on some form of communication with an implant. And they're just looking at you. They're not bothering to stop you or say anything to you.
So is there a handle or a bell or something?
It's a little digital pad on the side with a green lit up button and a red button
I'll hit the green
and a
button.
little speaker thing below it.
Hit the button.
Second later, yes.
Hey, that courier that you were missing, we have information about him.
All right, come on in. You hear the door go.
All right. We walk in and start shooting.
If you send me a text to do that, I will do it.
I know you will.
You see 4 bed chair things that have all kinds of medical equipment attached to them. All 4 are occupied. And 2 by teal-topped individuals, 2 wearing white bandanas. And at the end of that row, there's a gentleman sitting behind a desk, and he looks up and goes, "Ah, yes, come on. Come here.
I walk over. You Razor?
I am Doc Fang."
Oh, Doc Fang. You're Fang. I'm Gilman Baum.
He is a Chinese man with a Fu Manchu beard that actually extends down to the middle of his chest, all of it in white, bald-headed otherwise.
All right.
And his eyes are jade green orbs.
Cool. There's Paris, Iron Hand, and Codex. We were hired by our fixer, to come find a lie.
The lie never made it to me.
We think he's on floor 155 and he's pinned down by some sort of security robot.
Well, he wanted me to remove something from him. He didn't say what.
We want that thing.
But I don't have it.
If we get him down here, you give us that. We give him. We give you a lie. We get the thing.
I don't see a problem with that. The lie's prepaid, so whether he shows up or not
Excellent.
makes no difference to me.
What do you know about this security robot on 155?
One of the cops attempts to empty the building so it could be demolished. And they gave up and left it behind.
Do the cops?
Supposedly used to be part of some military corp. Military surplus the police had.
How do the cops control these things? You know anything about it?
Oh, since they gave up, it's autonomous.
But there used to be a way to control it, right? Did they have like a remote for it or something?
I don't know.
Hey,
I was
Codex.
never a cop.
Hey, Codex, you think you can hack a security robot?
I've never
Military
tried.
grade.
I could hack into little pieces.
Oh, yeah. You and Paris are perfect at hacking. One could say you can hack it.
You are very good hackers. Tell you what, if I don't crack it, you can have that.
All right. Well, we'll see you in half an hour probably, or we'll be dead. In which case, you can bring somebody up to 155 to grab our stuff.
Oh yes, if I flatline up there, make sure that
You loot the body.
Slice fellow, make sure he gets and he holds up his gauntlet arms. He's a nice guy. I like him.
If we find that a lie has been deceased up there, you still take the thing out for us?
Sure.
All right, great.
But whatever it is would be in his head if he's already deceased. Just cut close to the clavicle to remove the head and you won't damage it.
That's fucking gross.
If you go past that first vertebrae, though, there's a chance you'll damage what you're looking for.
All right, I gotta go.
I'm looking around. Does he have like any like saws or like like a bone saw or anything like
Just lying around.
None of that is lying around. He has 4 medical bay chairs that have tools built into them. Plus, both his hands are obviously fully cybered. And as you were approaching the desk, he was putting a few tools away inside of them.
Do you have a spare saw? I am not grossed out.
Your friend's axe would do quite well.
I believe you are correct.
I need to step away for just a sec. My dogs are about to break my door down because I haven't fed them yet.
All right,
Oh,
So I'll just
wanna-
need like a minute.
y'all
How
want to take
dare.
y'all want to take 10 minutes? We can take a 10-minute intermission and bio break, get drinks, whatever we need to do,
sounds great.
and come on back.
See you.
And then we'll have 1 hour left to play this game.
Great. See you in 10.
Okay, while everybody goes, I need to make a message on the screen so everybody knows that we're in a 10-minute intermission. So, I will hit.
And if you got the widget, put that 10-minute counter.
Do I have a counter for that? I don't think I do. Let me check. We're
It'd be neat if you do.
we're making the sausage, ladies and gentlemen. Backgrounds, media files, network. Let's hit all. Let's see what we got here. There's my cameras, clock. I can add a clock. a scoreboard if I got the pro version of this software. That's another like $100 on top of it, already hundreds of dollars software. A title. That's what I just want. That's what I want. I'll add a title. And oh my god, look at, they've added cool titles now. That's amazing. These weren't here last year. This is new. Look at that. That's wonderful. Yeah. Whoa. Look, it animates and everything. I hope you guys are enjoying this content here. It's super cool. So the heading is going to be intermission. And then the subheading is 10 minutes. Right. And we'll just... And then it kind of goes away. And then that comes out. And then we can do that. Look at that. That's so lovely.
Yeah, the way Slice is designed in this adventure, if Iron Hand had said, sure, you can take my arm if your blade can go through it, would have been surprised to find the blade would go through it.
I'm sure.
Because
Monoblade?
while he personally counts as a tier 5 or a level 5 opponent, his blade counts as a level 9.
I see. Yikes.
Both in usage and damage.
Ouch. I feel like we're going to do a thing where we're going to try and distract the robot from attacking Codex while we like shoot at it, and Codex can hack into it and hopefully shut it down without having to do all of the damage we need to do to it. That's my plan. That's my plan.
Did you see the sequels to RoboCop?
You mean like RoboCop 2?
Or 3?
Or RoboCop
Yeah, those are the 2 sequels that I'm
3?
speaking of. Yes.
And then
It's a
RoboCop
yes, no question. Why are you making it weird?
RoboCop, I think it's called Dark Vengeance or something. RoboCop.
No, I just mean 2 and 3. In one of them, literally, they hacked an Ed 209. It was like a little girl with a laptop. And it's like, I will now, and then she changed what it was about to say into be as loyal as a puppy. And I'm picturing that happening on 155.
Yeah. RoboCop is considered a cyberpunk film.
Mm-hmm. It's got the corporate dystopia down perfect.
Truly, yeah, that I agree. If I had thought about it, I might have said that, because honestly, I love the RoboCop 1. I love.
Yeah.
The others I remember.
We all want to watch the RoboCop sequels thinking it might be as good as and they never are. They're always terrible. But there are 4 television series.
4?
4.
I didn't realize there were that many.
So the first
I
one...
I remember the cartoon where he had the weird, like, red Cyclops eye.
Yeah, that was called RoboCop Alpha Commando.
Yeah, that.
And then there was also RoboCop. I think this RoboCop is also a cartoon. RoboCop the series.
Do you guys remember a series called Sledgehammer?
No.
Yes,
No.
I've heard of that.
It was a comedic cop show in the late 80s.
I do remember, because it was, yes.
And
yes,
one of the episodes, they did a RoboCop to him.
that is a deep cut, man. That's old.
Yeah, and Red Dwarf also had a RoboCop thing when they dealt with a polymorphic creature.
So, have you ever seen this Adult Swim show called NTSV SUV or something like that? It's a bunch of letters, and it's basically it's like one of those cops.
They were making fun of NCIS and CSI, but it had a dude from Saturday Night Live in it.
Yeah. There was one part where they were like, the woman who plays what's her name from Voyager, the captain on Voyager, was like,
Janeway. Yeah.
was their boss, and she's like, we've created this new cybernetic cop that will help you out, but it's totally emotionless and will completely follow all of your instructions, and they start like hurting its feelings, and they like twist its nipples, and he's like on the verge of crying, and then everybody's like, oh, don't worry about that, he's totally emotional, he can't feel a thing.
Have you seen a show called Murderbot?
Yeah, it's on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, it is so good, and actually was the inspiration for Paris.
I've heard of it, and Gary absolutely loves it. I do
It's
not
good.
have any streaming sources outside of Dropout.
Oh, I have access to someone else's Plex account, which is basically a pirate streaming site. And I don't even pay for the pirate streaming site. I have a friend who has a guy that was interested in her and gave her the password. Dude, she gave me his password. It's Sarah.
We're several levels
Howard,
deep.
you do know we're still streaming, right?
No, I did not. But that's all right. I don't think the other guy's watching.
But Plex is a interesting program. It actually can work on Roku's, but you have to be connected to a private server for it. And Gary, for a little while, did run a Plex for me. Put all of his media up on a Plex server and shared it with me. Sadly, when his sister went on a rampage and destroyed his computer, so Bill went that server.
Oh. You know, you brought up RoboCop. I did actually. I must have been like 12. I was with my dad. We were stuck in the snow in New Mexico, and somebody helped pull us out of the ditch, but we just had the city tires, and we got into the little tiny town. Right, it was like 40 minutes on those slushy, frozen roads, but got into that little town. And the guy we were buying off-road tires from is the guy that RoboCop throws through the cooler in the convenience store.
Oh,
He had his picture up on the wall and
Cool.
all sorts of stuff.
why not?
That's
Got
pretty
helped
cool.
out by an actor.
Yeah. Gave us a good deal on some tires. Made it home
Hey.
in time.
I guess we're all back. We can stop the intermission, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Give me a moment here. Let me turn that off, and we're back.
All right. The guy you helped out gets off on floor 154 because he doesn't want to mess with that robot.
Don't blame him.
And 155, well, the first area you come out in doesn't have the robot. It's around a corner.
All right.
I don't want to mess with that robot either, actually. But
I would like to scan the robot if that is at all possible.
Okay, give me some sort of stealth check for you sticking your head around and
Yeah.
looking at it
I
and
don't
hope
have.
it doesn't notice you.
Do I have what? Hold on.
We
I think I
quickly
have
paint
something.
his head to look like the hall.
I think I have something that allows me to look around corners or something. No, I guess I
Like a mirror?
don't.
Well, it is a level 7 for the stealth.
Oh, well. That's the kind of stuff I'm trying to figure out, is like, what level is it and such.
Well, the stealth part is level 7.
You
It has
scan.
very good scanners.
Hold on. You scan an area 10-foot size, including all objects within that area. If you scan blah blah blah, the area must be within short range. Is it within short range of me? Because I can scan through walls and stuff.
Oh,
Spend a hero point, and it is.
Okay, I'll spend a hero point because this is information that we'll need to know. Okay, I have scanned the creature.
Level 4. Sensors at level 7. Health 22. Armor 3. 2 blasters and a missile launcher. On tank treads. 2 meters tall. 1 meter wide.
I give you all that information.
he's a giant Johnny Five.
Johnny Five is alive.
I don't think we can sneak past this thing unless we can somehow scramble its sensors.
We could go down one floor and fire upwards into the hallway and make the hallway no good for a creature on treads, if it is heavy. That will also affect Conrad walking down the hall.
I like
It
this
is
idea.
a MAD 715 model. The MAD stands for Military Area Denial.
I checked the floor to see how tough the floor is. Like, what level is the floor ceiling?
The floor and ceiling both count as just armor ratings, effectively.
That's not how that works. There is definitely attacking object rules in the Cypher system, and they have levels. And then we have to get over a certain amount of levels to do certain amount of damage to bring them down in a certain way. If you look up, do you have your Cypher book?
Not up.
We'll get it up, and I can tell you exactly what page.
If the floor plan of the level below us is identical to this floor plan, I could go down one level and you could tell me where to shoot, and I could begin firing on our robot friend.
Or use that big axe.
I cannot use a big axe, but
So,
Iron Hand sure could.
Page 223. Attacking an object is really a matter of hitting it. Sure, you can hit the broadside of a barn, but can you damage it? Attacking an inanimate object with a melee weapon is a might action. Objects have levels and thus target numbers. Objects have a damage track that works like the damage track for the PC. Intact, minor, major, destroyed. If the might action to damage the object is successful, the object moves one step down the damage track. If the might roll exceeds the difficulty by 2 levels, it is instead moved 2 steps down the damage track. If it is exceeded by 4 levels, it is moved 3 steps down the damage track. Objects with minor or major damage can be repaired, moving them up. Fragile or brittle objects like paper or glass decrease the effective level. Hard objects like wood or stone add 1 level. Very hard objects like made of metal add 2. Exotic materials 3. The tool or weapon to attack the object must be at least as hard as the object itself. Furthermore, the amount of damage the attack could inflict, not modified by a special roll, does not equal or exceed the effective level of the object. Now, you're the game master, you can say, I don't want to use these rules if you want, but I just want to make you aware that this is how it works.
Okay, we'll call them the floor is a level 4, counting all of the modifiers it's giving there.
Okay.
The floor is lava.
If we want to go down a floor, we can destroy the floor above, but you might have to do it in like 1 round, because it has those level 6 sensors that can probably detect whether level 7 sensors, which can probably detect if the floor is unstable. So both of you meat tanks need to do it at the same time and do at least 4 levels of damage.
And you would have to coordinate with us through our
phones. Exactly. I'll tell you exactly where it is.
Conrad's standing there, and he's got this big kind of like a thick dinner plate sitting on his arm, and he's pressing little buttons on it.
What you doing
Has he
there,
always
Conrad?
done
What's going on?
It's Codex's favorite thing in the world. It's a landmine.
Ooh.
You can blow up the floor.
What?
For context, for Howard, at least in our last adventure in Neon Rain, Conrad overhead slapped someone with an armed landmine and blew them both up.
So, I'm going to ask you, do we want to take this thing head on, or do we want to try some sly, weird thing that may or may not work?
I vote for weird thing.
I will second that vote.
The weird thing does not seem to have consequences if it fails, at least not immediate ones.
Not immediate ones, no.
It would be worth a try.
All right. We're gonna
Weird thing, then head on. You can never reverse the two.
We're gonna try and make it fall through the floor, and hopefully it will turtle itself.
While we pound the hell out of it with his axe and my guns.
Well, we just run away and go grab the guy.
That's also an option.
But yeah,
Turns
if y'all
out
want to
this thing can
pound
call
the
the
thing, I mean
elevator.
that's your prerogative. Or like reprogram it and then have a murder bot with us.
A second murder bot.
Apologies.
Dare I say a murdery-er bot? Because honestly, this thing's horrifying.
Yeah,
It is a horror. I agree.
missiles and
Although
armor.
you do a ludicrous amount of damage as well.
I think Howard.
Really, my AI has ascended to a point where I can be jealous.
Howard, I think you do as much damage with your one shot as Logan's character Ironhand does with both of his hits.
He does a
On
little
the
more.
downside, I have nothing other than effort to make it actually hit.
Yeah. Well, me neither. My character's built around taking hits. He's not necessarily the best at dishing it out, unfortunately. I still got to spec into that.
Yeah, we got to level up. And these are one shots, so it'll never happen.
James, you have our plan. We are going to execute it.
All right, you go down one floor using the elevator you know works perfectly fine between the floors. Make your way through the maze of hallways to where you are underneath where you last saw it. Probably you're scanning through the floor to be exactly accurate of where it is, as it is moving around still. And you set up the landmine.
First question, to double check. I surveyed the floor that we were on, and then we go down a floor. Is it identical floor plan-wise?
No.
All right. I want to start making immediate notes to what is different, so that when he being Corey's character, says, he is there, I can figure out where there is, and I'm going to start relaying to him what I'm seeing and what's different.
Well, you have to get into an apartment to be directly below where you last saw the bot.
That is a huge difference, and good to know.
Thankfully, that particular apartment is also abandoned. They don't like the idea of sleeping right under a murder bot.
Reasonable.
Can't imagine why.
I mean, as long as the floor felt fairly solid and the murder bot wasn't mad at me, I don't feel like I'd care. If it started going off, I'd be like, well, somebody pissed off the murder bot upstairs.
Yeah, but a few of the places in the floor do have angled blaster holes.
Oh.
So the bot has blasted through the floor in a few places.
All right. Good to know. I will relate that as well. Hey, by the way, this thing is aware of things moving beneath it. So you were absolutely right that we were going to have exactly one round before it figures everything out and starts attacking.
Did you guys split up, or are you all down in this apartment?
I think I'm on the top floor there, telling people where it is movement wise.
I feel like it's me and Iron Hand are downstairs ready to do some shit, and the other two are upstairs. But correct me if I'm wrong.
I think Codex needs to be down there with you too, so she can hack the robot if she wants to do that. Me, I'm going to run up and start firing through the hole down at the robot. That's my
Iron
plan.
Hand will give Drum and Bomb the detonator for the landmine. They've got a remote detonator set up.
So when it's right on top of the mine, you can press the button.
Yeah, since you're the scanner, you can see where it is.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I want to be absolutely fair about this. So, and I know I'm kind of effing myself here, but because the floor plans are different, do you want me to make any type of intellect roll to give him a fair layout so that he can mirror our movements on a different floor plan, so that we're matched up?
I can scan.
Oh, you can scan. Never mind.
Yeah, as soon as you
I forgot he could just see through shit. Never mind.
As soon as you were outside of the apartment, he looked down, looked back and forth, and went, "Go through that door."
Yeah. I forgot about his superpower, which is
And then the ceiling of the living room is perfectly a good place to stick it.
For most people, it would cause them to... The scanning ability costs 2 points of intellect. So for most people, that would start draining their intellect to use it. But I have 2 points of edge. So...
Well, I have a huge intellect that I have not even touched. I was ready to throw it away.
Sure you do, buddy.
My brain is so big.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. I will need an intellect roll from whoever is setting up the landmine on the ceiling.
Hey, intellect guy.
Do you have a
I
demolition
will
skill?
tell you where to put it.
Hey, they can get 8 on this. Definitely.
And
Here's your
aiding me, right?
chance.
Yeah, Paris,
I
you
believe
put it
Corey
up.
is aiding
Get
my
aid
roll.
from the guy who does the bombs.
I feel like Corey is going to aid my role to tell him where to put it, if you're okay with that.
Yeah,
If
'cause
you're
he's scanning
rolling,
through
you're
the
the one
floor.
placing it.
Right. It's not mine to place, but otherwise, yes.
But it
No,
is.
he'll hand it to
You're
you.
the smart boy here.
What
You
is
said you had big
difficulty?
intellect.
What was that?
Difficulty.
Oh, the intellect difficulty is only a 3.
Okay. And Corey's helping me, so that's an asset.
Yep. And also, this is one of the cases where good enough will be good enough. So even if you miss, if you're within a couple points, it'll still be good enough.
All right. So at this point, I feel like don't roll a 1 is the thing I need
Well,
to know.
If you
Oh, and definitely throw effort on.
yeah,
It-
effort.
you want
I
higher
did.
than-
I did. I rolled a 7, but let me check the thing. Hang on.
Yep, you made it.
Yay! I spent the effort.
Yeah, if you didn't
All
spend the
right.
effort, you would have failed.
Well, it's a good thing I did.
Though that good enough, the 7 would have been close to good enough. It would have been there. So
But
it still would have done what you wanted, just maybe not quite the way you wanted.
Plastic
I like
explosives
this
is a
better.
business where almost works.
I do like this better where works better than almost works. Because I feel like,
Good
and
enough kind of
James,
works.
don't take this wrong, I feel like you'd find a way to F us.
As is the job of the GM.
And now that means, Corey, you need to make an intellect to get your timing right on pushing the button.
Sure.
Because you don't want your allies anywhere near it.
Oh
Oh yeah, we got to clear out. It's a what is it? Blast.
Yeah, it's a giant blast.
Brenna, can you wiggle a finger? Oh, okay. You looked like you were froze. I wasn't sure if you just weren't moving.
Yeah, level 4 explosion for 8 points in short and 4 points in the surrounding short area.
Just making sure I don't have anything that could give me an acid or anything, and I don't for this, which is unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. I will definitely spend effort, though. Are there any situational easements I can, or assets I can get?
Nope, this is pure timing.
Base difficulty.
3.
That's pretty good. I like that.
You had a good plan. You already set up things to make it easier.
And I failed.
Oh shit!
Okay. With that roll,
And I spent all of my hero points, unless other people want to spend hero points for me.
Can I give him a hero point? Is that a thing?
yes.
Have my hero point, sir.
Excellent. That's
There
so
we
much
go.
better.
Right. So I'm going to say that first roll still has a small effect in that you go click, click, boom.
Click, click,
It's,
boom.
Forgot to tell him that clackers need 2 inputs.
it's that moment with the Joker in Dark Knight Returns when he's like,
Boom.
and then the hospital explodes.
And that wasn't even intended. It was all improv because the
It was.
blast got delayed.
Why isn't this working? Oh wait, I'll turn off my scan. Yeah, it's the same frequency. It's the same.
There's only 4 frequencies in this building.
And with that, boom, bot falls through floor, slams on ground on inside the apartment, and is now screaming out, "Halt! Halt! ECPD is on scene! Halt! ECPD is on scene!" And since nobody's in that room with it, and the door is closed, it doesn't have anything to shoot.
Yeah, let's leave.
Exit. Stage left.
Okay. Is everybody all right?
Yep.
You get
We
the
will
text
clear a
back.
blast radius.
good.
It's trapped in
Okay.
the apartment. Not sure if it can even fit through the door.
No,
I don't even know if it's upright.
I don't
the,
have to do a voice and a text.
the,
You
the
get a
doorway is 3/4 of a meter wide, and this thing is a meter wide.
Let's come on back up and rendezvous and go find this go find our target.
Copy
You
that.
get the 100 emoji.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, back upstairs.
Back
Okay.
at her. Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
I love it when a play goes together.
Overkill is always underrated.
I guess
feel like when we cross
Yes,
through
Rico.
that portion
Kaboom.
of hallway, there will be something firing up. That will be a thing.
I guess we got to start searching this floor.
Yep.
Yeah, can we go to like where it was shooting at something?
Yeah, it was occasionally shooting an armored utility closet door. One that has access to like vents and shit.
Can we open it somehow?
Yeah.
I have
I
lock
have-
picking.
Is it locked
Let's say-
or not?
Codex does the intelligent thing, goes up, grabs the handle, and pulls the door open. While Corey's character is still pulling out his lockpicks.
No, I was acting. I said, is it locked? I have lock picks. When I asked the question, obviously I'm checking to see if it's locked.
I heard, I have lockpicks. Is it locked? So that's pulling out the lockpicks as she opens the door.
I apologize. I did say, is it locked first before I did that.
And she was going to go the opposite route of, checking, then pulling out from what he was assuming. Anyways.
Okay, fine. It's fine. Codex can do it to me.
The door
I'm
is
perfectly
open.
fine with
Let's
that.
go.
We can move on.
Inside
I
is a
continue to
green-haired,
watch
silver
with my
spectacled-
detached amusement.
There is a green-haired, silver-spectacled, gray hoodie-wearing, badly injured man laying in here. He has 3 blaster holes in his hoodie.
We all pull out our guns and point them at him and say, are you a lie?
Codex holds her taser.
I actually have a gun and a dog's jawbone for some reason.
And he's not conscious.
Okay. Does he match the description or any other intel that
Yes,
we
he
were
does.
All right.
I get out of Conrad's way. Or Paris's way.
It doesn't matter if he's alive or awake.
I get out of our solo's ways, and they can do their solo thing.
Codex first looks for the needle that we were sent after.
It's
Okay.
not a
Just quick question: is anybody doing any medical care on Ally?
Oh, we
I
probably
would,
should.
if he looks like he's dying, I would try to help.
Brenna. There is no needle that we're looking for. The needle is a program on the card.
Yes, I couldn't remember if it was on a card or if it was on some other media. That's why she's looking for the thing.
So
I feel
Paris
like my
is doing medical
default mode
care.
is don't let the people die, especially if we need them.
Codex is searching either the courier bag or his pockets or what?
She would start with the courier bag and then pockets.
I'll give it a scan and see what's what.
All right. First off, intellect roll for Paris on medical care.
All right. I will do that.
The searching of the courier bag does not reveal anything of note. There's some papers, a couple old packages that don't really have anything in them, and
Ew. Hard copy. Ugh.
and
Can I have a
a
difficulty?
empty chip case.
Interesting.
Difficulty?
Difficulty for this is 4.
4. Excellent. I will spend effort to ease task. And I don't think I have any assets, sadly.
All right, you managed to treat his wounds and wake him back up.
Yay.
He wakes up to see 4 people standing around him, one of them pawing through his bag. Who are you?
It does
I am
not matter. Where is the needle? You have 5 seconds before I feed you to that robot.
It's locked in my port.
Great. Can it be safely removed?
Only by a cyber surgeon or Waldo.
We can take
Wonderful.
you to 911.
That's not true. There's a really cool operation we were told how to do it.
Look, I've already paid the doc in this building. If you help me go to him and get the GPS tracker out of me and it, in a week I can get you 10K.
Cool. Love that.
That's got to
10K
be a
does
lot more than
nothing
what
when the
Waldo's
fixer
offering.
hangs
them.
us.
Let's take him to Fang. I like this idea.
No. You do not want to cross Waldo.
Hold on. Did Waldo say we can't take him to Fang?
Hold
He
on.
wants you to.
Where is Waldo?
Waldo specifically said, bring Ally, or failing that, the chip to him. If Ally is alive, bring him to him. If he's not alive, bring him the chip.
Yeah.
Does
Eli's
Eli
trying to get
want-
us to double cross Waldo.
Does Eli want to see Waldo?
Nope.
Do we want to give him a choice of Fang or Waldo?
Fang said he's going to give us the chip if we take Eli to Fang.
And tell Fang that
And if you leave the
He's
chip
dead?
with Ally will just go off to where he was double crossing and getting paid and offering to send you some of that money.
Let's just take the chip from. Let's go to Fang, take the chip, and then Eli doesn't have. And then Eli can go on the run and doesn't have to get killed by Waldo for the double cross that we now know about.
Because I don't want to get on Waldo's bad side.
Don't want to either.
I think returning this traitor to Waldo is the best option. He's in one piece mostly, and Waldo likes to set examples of people who double cross him.
I would like to say one thing. I have downloaded and read a lot of literature of your human society. And I am well aware that there is a thing that authors use. When a character's name is literally a lie, you should be aware that something about that is bad. I do not trust this person and don't want to go with anything this person says.
My parents were French. My last name's Dubois.
Conrad reaches out towards who's got the happy juice?
I do.
Yeah.
All right, open up. Here we go.
Juice, please. Get in his mouth.
Okay, that's going to be a difficulty 4 to force him to inhale that.
All right.
Can I offer to help by restraining him and opening his?
Sure. You can give it an assist on that, but only one person can do that.
Excellent. Thank you. I will
For
do
the
that.
record, Codex is vaguely uncomfortable with the situation.
Because she wanted to use
Only
it later.
because that drug's being used, isn't it?
I guess it's
little
might.
bit, but also forcing it on somebody who is not consenting is part of it. And she's also like, let him go. We don't have to get involved in his shit. We'll just take the chip and return it and say,
I've already made an assumption. His name is a lie.
this is why just formally registering my complaints. That's all I have to say. That's my piece.
Listen, as far as Conrad's concerned, he bought that guy downstairs.
So Conrad and Conrad and
guy.
Paris are both way stronger than Gilman Bao, so he's going along with what they're saying, but acting like it's his idea. His idea was go to Fang, get the chip, and just let a lie go.
Yeah.
And that's where Codex was.
I know, but
with what Conrad knows about Waldo,
I'm
the best option in his mind is to bring him in one piece.
Gelman Bao is a wimp.
So that TN. There we go.
Man, I am not rolling high, but I'm rolling the thing I need to roll.
The bare
Barely enough. So he struggles and goes, "Oh, come on, please, no, whatever that." Grab jaw, stick in mouth, close. Goes knee to the solar plexus. So he goes, and time it for eat. And he goes, "What the fuck was? I don't care."
Enjoy this. Waldo will have much fun knocking you down from this high pedestal.
Hell of a crash.
Time to go.
And as you
Downstairs.
guys know, a safe path out, you're able to get out fairly easily. When you reach the lobby, the Solikov boys there do stop you and go, oh, day passes up, going back.
Take off my pass. Give it back to him.
Hand him over.
And since
I
you
will
guys
miss
have been
being a part
cool-
of your gang. It is nice to be included.
You guys have been pretty cool. Slice actually said he liked the big guy. So
I am not the big guy.
he authorized us giving you crew discounts.
Hey, I know he was a good man.
And we got uppers, downers,
Ooh.
party, sightseeing. In fact, I have the actual sightseeing drug.
Ooh. Hook me up with a variety pack. Whatever you got.
Variety pack. One, 2 dose per or just one?
Just one should do me.
Oh, so
Okay,
you're not going to
sampler pack,
supersize it
sampler
at
pack.
least.
Puts it together.
I
and
said,
goes,
I said, at least you're not going to supersize it.
Oh, God.
crew discount, One of everything, that's 300.
All
Normally
right.
I'd be charging 500.
Sweet. She
That's a huge
peels them
deal.
off and makes the deal.
Specifically,
one of those
so that
for
you're
me as
aware,
well.
the sightseer drug is a hallucinogenic that is rumored to allow people who aren't even cybered to access the net.
Yo.
Others think it's just them hallucinating that they were in the net.
How would that work if you were able to hook up to?
Nanobots or something.
It's like,
I would assume that those that are not capable of connecting are still not capable of connecting.
Pack one of those variety packs for me. I'm sure it will come in handy.
one of the guys goes, "Nah, man, I tried it. I play World of Warcraft all the time, and then I tried it, and I played World of Warcraft in my head, and then I logged on, and all the gold was there."
That would actually be kind of hilarious.
If someone said that, right?
But if he was watched by a camera, half the time he's sitting in front of his computer actually playing the game while hallucinating he's doing it with his mind.
Exactly.
Drug party
So
pack
for both
added
of
to
you, those
inventory.
counts as cipher with variable drug effect and has multiple uses.
Nice.
But each time you use it, you can no longer use that particular drug effect again.
Bless you.
I believe all of our tasks are accomplished. We should go
Find
get paid.
Waldo.
You go out, 2 of you get on bike, 3 of you get in a cab, another 50 bucks being spent for the cab.
Sure.
And I'm assuming that Eli is squished between Iron Hand and Black Snake.
Yep. Gilman Bow.
Yeoman Bow.
I will offer to pedal the bike this time.
Bow.
Oh, she's no longer manic at this point.
She's just regular level twitchy.
Yeah, I'm still going to offer to pedal the bike this time because I don't trust you not to do something while I'm in transit, and then all of a sudden you've done something while I wasn't looking, and you're crazy again.
She is, petting the pocket where the party pack is.
Paris
Exactly.
Paris grabs your snout like you're a dog and pulls the pills out. What do you got in there? What do you got in there?
She pockets them in her cheek like a chipmunk.
To be fair, I don't get tired out very easily, so I feel like I would pedal faster than a regular human. On the other hand,
It's a
not near
motorized.
as fast as a crack addict human. So I don't think we'll arrive super before
Well, the
everybody.
bike isn't a pedal bike; it's a motorized.
Pocket.
She still got us there like a third of the time of an actual vehicle.
You think people are riding a bicycle as an edge runner or something? It's a motorcycle.
Listen, times
I
are tough,
didn't
okay?
ask. I didn't ask.
That's hilarious.
Like she's
I did.
riding
I'll
a
be honest, I did
bicycle
visit
underneath
a
the
bicycle.
semi earlier.
That's how Paris is on the back because you got that big banana seat on it. Ding 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 ding.
I'm just like cupping her boobs and holding on and screaming the entire time. No, I wouldn't scream because I'm a robot, but I would say as a robot, I wouldn't know it was inappropriate to cup the boobs. To be fair,
That's what I was about to say. But as a robot, I would cup the boobs. That's a robot thing to do. 100%.
it's
Mandatory
summer grab.
robot actions.
Well, while she's on the back, she pulls out a sticker and places it on your back, and it says, "Careful, fingers may get mangled in machinery." One of those warnings.
I hold up my hand. Definitely true. Oh, Howard's gone. Howard's gone.
We lost Howard.
Lost Howard.
Oh,
For
Oh,
him. He was
no.
like,
a little
no.
small scene left. You get back to the glitch. You get back to Waldo's booth. You hand over a lie. Waldo is ecstatic, going, I know you guys were the right people for this job. You even did it in one night. I thought this was going to be at least a 3-day job. Oh, for that, you know what? Here's what I promised you. And here's another 500.
Excellent. That'll. I mean, Paris smells like
Nice.
shit from this job. This wasn't great.
Oh,
so
yeah,
thanks for
he
the
needs
extra
a
500.
shower.
I think all of us now need a shower. We all wandered through garbage.
Tell.
The
Speak for
last thing
yourself.
heard
I
what
I
you said
read.
you put on my back, and I did say I love it. I don't know because I noticed that I cut out and rejoined.
Oh, you didn't catch the type of sticker I put on you?
Yeah, I got that you put a sticker, and I thought it was hilarious. And I think that when I eventually find it, I wouldn't necessarily remove it. I would assume you put it there for a good reason because I don't understand
It's a
social interaction
Caution,
anyway.
fingers get mangled in machinery. These stickers.
One
Yes.
of those warning signs. Yeah.
I
Awesome.
assume
covering up
because,
the-
like I say, social interaction is very weird
And
to
it's
me.
covering up part of that shitty L-I in apostrophe C in Park, P-A-R-C-E.
Yes,
Band.
whatever
Brenna?
that band is.
Brenna, that sticker I'm very upset with because my character does have a mangled hand. And now it looks like I stuck my hand up his asshole.
It was not enjoyable. I would like something different next time. Thank you.
And Howard, as I just told them, Waldo was ecstatic about you bringing a lie back to him, and not only gave you the $1,000 each he promised, he gave you each a $500 bonus for doing it so quickly because he thought it was going to be a 3-day job, and you got
I
it
just
done
love-
in one night.
On a out of character standpoint, I really love that we rocked this absolute mission by figuring out where Waldo was.
And then pat. He's really out of it. What'd you hit him with?
Happy coma.
Happy coma.
Ah, okay. That gives me plenty of time to plan and prepare. A couple of big guys come up and drag a lie off. Go ahead. Get yourselves whatever you want from the bar on my tab.
That is what I like to hear.
I don't get anything. This adventure doesn't feel like it's over.
I
is.
get some WD-40, oil some joints, plug into a wall.
Wait, is this
This
adventure
is
over?
it.
Did we
That-
succeed?
That's the end right there.
Okay, it is.
Yep.
I was
Right there
concerned
in the
for a
bar.
second.
3 XP.
3 XP.
Is there a chance that we will play these characters again? Do I need to record that I got 3 XP?
This is fun.
I am.
I like the
try
game.
As I said at the end of Corey's running of one of these, I'm going to be grabbing my Cyberpunk books and looking through the one-shot adventures in them and trying to figure out how to translate over to Cypher for it. And yeah, we'll continue this at some point. This might be a once-a-month game kind of thing.
Rad.
I'd love that.
I
That'd be
am
great.
down.
Like to thank y'all for helping me through my first ever cyberpunk game of any type.
Okay.
I hope I did it right without going the full Happy Spoons Chaos Demon, but also
The only thing you did wrong, Brenna, was knit like a grandma while you're doing cyberpunk stuff.
Well, that's net running. That's net running. That's fine.
Netrunners can knit.
okay, so I
Net
almost
running.
I started a washcloth tonight and I'm almost finished, but you know what? Knitting is totally punk because fuck major corporations when I can make this shit myself and support local spinners and weavers.
Very
There's
nomad of
also-
you.
There's also
me,
this
it's-
element for actually specifically with your character in this game.
True.
You know what the origin of computer programming was?
Yes, weaving, punch
No.
cards.
Specifically knitting. For modern day computation, It was knitters that built the computers and programs for NASA to get us to the moon.
I didn't know that, but
That's
I do
interesting.
know
I heard
Because
a
the RAM
different
had to
story.
be actually manually knitted together to create
Oh,
the program.
because the original knitting machines, like way back in the day, like I want to say 17th century, basically operated on a binary system.
They had a
Yeah, I
card
heard
punch
the first
system. Yeah.
computers.
Some of those
were
are still
really
in
based
operation.
on player pianos
Mhm.
Yes.
because they had the missing spaces in the paper that ran through them, which told the bars what to hit, and therefore a player piano was the first computer.
Bless you.
So knitting is a perfect hobby for a hacker to have. It's honoring their roots.
Also,
And while your code's compiling, what else are you going to do?
and also they're very
Exactly.
good at cable management.
Right?
Great
And
fun. I got it.
Cable needles can double as a Garrett. However it's
All right,
pronounced.
everybody. Thank you for watching. If you watched all of the comments from Cosmo and Tarek and everybody, if you're watching this after it is a live stream, thank you for that. Please leave a comment. And from James Brenna,
I want to say one thing real quick to our viewers, and that is, if you watched all the way through, give yourself a hero point.
Yeah, exactly. From James Brenna, Logan, Howard, and myself, my name is Corey. Go roll some dice.